Jaya Minifield comes in. She'll come in for Hendrickson. This will be Jaya's first time in the 2018 season. Ferry takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball, and she puts it up, and it is good. So Pinamani will come in for Caden Matlock. So 11-2 now is the score. Immediate press breaker here for the Purple Dragons. Beitzinger, she wants it. She goes long ball. Nobody home for Riley Johnson. Immediate turnover. And on the other side come the Tigers. However, Zoe Pinamani strips it away, and now the Dragons have it again. Back and forth turnovers here by both teams. Johnson tried getting away, but a timeout by Coach Chris Krotz with 1:19 on the clock. 11-2 is our score. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout with them here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
If you're in the mood for shopping, visit Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. Pittsburgh's original one-stop shopping center has a lot to offer. A great variety of clothing and shoes for the whole family, a large selection of gifts, sporting goods, events, and entertainment, plus terrific places to eat, and you can enjoy the newest movies in 8 theaters. Shop the comfortable and convenient atmosphere at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. Stream this online at ESPN1007.com.
Couldn't have timed that any more perfect as the Purple Dragons look to inbound. It was tipped and now stolen away. Another costly turnover here for Pittsburgh High. Tigers have it on the left-hand side. Haley Lundeen. Great, beautiful move by Tegan Charles on the inside with the power dribble and went into a defender, however, fouled. Be a foul on the floor. It's the Purple Dragons' fifth team foul, Ball be inbounded. Quick inbound pass and a beautiful basket by Tegan Charles. Charles, that's her first of the night. Beitzinger to the left-hand side. So, try to get it to Sophia Penamani. Another turnover on this fast break. Wide open three, no good by Bashore. However, rebounded. She gets her own rebound. Shot this time taken, and it is good. This time it's Haley Lundeen for three. That'll add to it now. 15-2 is our score. Another costly turnover for the Purple Dragons on the inside. And Bashore, she gets two quick ones. So how about that? 18-2 is the score. A 7-point swing just like that in favor of the Tigers. And Coach Krotz not happy because he just called a timeout literally 30 seconds ago. And now his team trails even more by 16. We'll keep it here as 18-2 as the score with 27 seconds left here before this first quarter comes to an end. And I tell you what, it's been nothing but good things here for Nevada as they are turning the ball, getting turnovers, and causing fits for this Purple Dragons team. This was actually the same song, just different story last year, as this team could not break that press breaker last year. As they were having so many problems. They had a lot of turnovers. They figured it out about midway towards the end of the season, and that's when they got really good with it. And so it looks like another early fit situation, but again, that has to come with not seeing a real-life opponent other than the girls that you practice with every day. For the Tigers, though, much credit, as it's not just one person lighting up the scoreboard, it's all around, as almost every starter, in fact, every starter has scored except for Bauer. Matlock will inbound, and no pressure applied this time, so Beitzinger crosses half court pretty easily, gets it to Madden Petty before a tip. They're going to immediately double-team Petty, though. So Pinamani on the inside to Caden Matlock. They had the pass to Sophia Pinamani. She was able to hang on to it. Inside, Matlock, good move. Misses it, though. Great defensive play by Ferry. Rebound, Tigers. They have 5 seconds. They're going to slow things down to their way. 3 on the clock now. 2, 1. They're going to have to put up the shot. It's up and no good by Heathman. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter, as our score is 18-2. The Tigers have the advantage. We'll see if the Purple Dragons can bounce back and react here. Let's take a 1-minute timeout here on ESPN 100.7, streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
Second quarter action underway here now as the Purple Dragons get it to start it off, trailing by 16 early here. Madden Petty with the basketball, and they just got an immediate follower on her as Haley Jackson is all over her. They will not let Petty go anywhere inside. Beautiful pass, however, to Caden Matlock, just couldn't finish. Got to credit the sophomore and Madden Petty right there to evade the double team, find her open teammate, but nothing doing. Petty on with it on the right-hand side. She'll just do one bounce and a shot. Madden Petty continues, has not had a good sophomore debut here. As on the other side, that's Bauer, and that's her first basket. So now every starter here for the Tigers are on the board. 20-2. Penamani, she traveled. Coach Crotch is saying need to slow down and get things together. Bauer with it. She will cross half court. She'll be met by Caden Matlock at about the top of the key. She'll do the quick handoff here. Fakes it, actually. She's working with Abby Harder over there. Harder's going to get it. She's open. Then she puts a move on. Double team down low. She gets it back to Bauer. Bauer sets things up again. Left-hand side is Bauer. She's still got it. She will now get it to a wide open teammate on the outside in Dahmer. And a foul on the play. It's going to go against the Purple Dragons. That'll be their 6th team foul. So one more, and it's going to be bonus time for Nevada. Pass in the outside. Dahmer with it at the top of the key. She will get it over to Haley Jackson. Jackson, she gets to the inside. Haley Jackson adds to it. She's got 4 now. Beitzinger gets it across. Sophia Penamani gets a screen from her sister, but the immediate double team got to Sophia Penamani, and she traveled. And another turnover for the Purple Dragons. Not the start that Pittsburgh High wants. Bauer with it on the right-hand side. She puts a good dribble over there, and now she gets it to Dahmer. Dahmer is guarded by Sophia Penamani. Looks to drive, nothing doing. Now she'll get it to Bauer, and it's going to be an illegal screen against the Tigers. .607 on the clock, 20-2. 22-2 is our score. Beitzinger gets it across half court. And she tries to pass it on the inside. However, nobody home. And it's going to be another turnover. And Bauer's going to put up a shot. It's good. So Allison Bauer, she's got 4 tonight as well. Ball goes out of bounds. Sophia Penamani almost lost it. Callie Beshore comes in. Purple Dragons look to inbound. They get it to Beitzinger. 5:38 remaining. Riley Johnson had a good screen set for her. She turns it over, though. Jump ball. Gotta love the effort right there by Paige Dahmer. She was on the ground to immediately secure that one. And it will be Tiger basketball. .5:20 and counting. For sure. Over to Bauer. Now Bauer on the right-hand side to Haley Jackson. She puts up a three. She is now the leading scorer on this team with 7 to make it 27-2. And another turnover for the Purple Dragons. Bauer, 2-on-1, and Jackson couldn't hang on to it. However, the good effort by Jackson, ball's going to go out of bounds. And Madden Petty will come in. She comes in for Sophia Pinamani. 4:53 remains. Petty with it. A little bit of pressure applied to her now. Pressure will be applied by Haley Jackson. Jackson couldn't keep her in front. They get it across. Beitzinger on the left-hand side by the Tiger on the court. She gets a good pass to Johnson. Johnson, however, lost it. Johnson double-teamed, and then Johnson loses it. Ball on the ground. Zoe Pinamani gets it to Caden Matlock. Matlock gets it up and in. So Caden Matlock with the second basket of the night here for the Purple Dragons. 4-27. Bauer on the right-hand side picks up her dribble. Now she gets it to Bashore. She hands it over to Ferry. Now on the inside, a wide-open Dahmer. And Dahmer is not going to miss that. A beautiful screen on the backhand side to add to the lead. 29 now for the Tigers. So Pinamani gets it to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger was actually thinking about putting up the shot there. Inside pass to Caden Matlock. Wow. And one. A good pass on the inside by Madden Petty to find Matlock. Matlock had to earn that basket as she makes it. Foul is going to go against Ferry. That is her, Ferry, and that is her first. 5th team foul here for the Tigers. Matlock. First free throw of 2018, no good. Back the other way comes the Tigers. On the right-hand side, it's Lundeen, and she gets it to Bauer. Bauer, beautiful move behind her back. Nothing doing, so she's going to bring it back and reset it. Taking all the time that the Tigers want here. A lot of screens on the backhand side, and that's what leaves a wide-open shot for Lundeen, who can't put it in. However, a foul on the floor against the Purple Dragons, and now it's 1-and-1 time. Some free throws for Haley Jackson. Riley Johnson gets called for the foul. (29-6) is the score. 3:25 on the clock. Shot is up and no good. However, rebounded on the inside by Ferry. She gets her own rebound yet again, but I think she stepped out of bounds this time. Tegan Charles will come in for Haley Jackson. And now the press is being applied with 3:19 here before the half. Petty, quick it over to Beitzinger. Beitzinger gets across, burns her defender, and now Sophia Pinamani on the inside, rejected by Allison Bauer. Bauer was a little bit late to get there, but however, she came back with a beautiful block. Beitzinger to inbound it. She was looking for the long pass to Ella Hendrickson. She gets it to her. Hendrickson gets swatted away, but she traveled. And 3 minutes now remaining here. And everything in favor of the Tigers. Shore picks up her dribble. You can hear Beitzinger screaming ball to make sure she has a tough time getting it over. And then a turnover by the Tigers. Allison Bauer travels. Beitzinger gets it across, looks for a screen, and the immediate double team, as soon as the screen happens, a wide open player inside the paint. They couldn't find it. And the ball gets swatted away. Ella Hendrickson just didn't turn her head fast enough as she had Caden Matlock screaming for the ball down low. Ball's inbounded. It's Madden Petty. Petty with it, 2:30. She's going to give the handoff to Beitzinger. Beitzinger over to Pinamani. Pinamani looks inside to Caden Matlock. It was there, but a great defensive side by Ferry, who came over, who was guarding Hendrickson, came over there. Coach Crotch yells out the offensive inbound. Pinamani gets it to Petty. Petty, one dribble, puts up a shot, nowhere close as she airballed. And Madden Petty, the woes continue here in the first half as she has not made a basket. However, she's going to shake that off and keep playing. Bauer with it. Bauer traveled. That's her second travel in a row. She's not happy with herself, you can tell. Hethman comes in. She'll come in for Ferry. A travel on Pittsburg High School yet again. Two minutes now. Left-hand side. Bauer on the inside now. The give and go. Backside wide open and good. Callie Beecher adds another one. 31-6 is the score. And another turnover. Back with it on the other side here is Lundeen. She gets it over to Beeshore. And they're calling out a play here. 1:30 on the clock. The right-hand side's Charles. Now she gets it to Bauer. Bauer over. Beeshore. Lundeen. And really looks like they're just going to take their time with it here until they find the shot that they want or run this clock all the way down if they choose to. Minute 10 now. On the inside, beautiful pass by Beeshore. It's going to be a little bit of a dogfight for it, but however, the ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Purple Dragon basketball with a minute 4 on the clock. The pressure is being applied. It's a full court press. And Petty will get it double teamed on the corner. Gets it to Beitzinger. There's the foul. Heathman will be charged with it. Hethman, excuse me. That's her second foul. Matlock gets it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson back to Matlock. And they get across very closely. Beitzinger gets it over to Petty. Petty puts up a shot, and it just rims out. And quickly come the Tigers here. Lundeen with it, and then Beeshore slows things down. 35 seconds now. Bauer with it. Pass over to Charles. Beeshore with it yet again. 24 seconds remaining now. Beeshore hands it off to Bauer. 12 seconds and counting now. They're just looking for the last shot, so they're going to do a lot of inside motion. There's the give and go, stolen away by Madden Petty. 3 seconds on the clock now. Petty, she's got to go. She tries the Euro, and it's going to be a charge. And I believe they called that before the halftime buzzer, so it should. Yeah, it's just a charge, and they'll call it at the half there. So 31-6 is the score right now. Tigers have the advantage over the Purple Dragons. Things going their way. Let's take a 3-minute timeout here, and then when we come back, maybe I'll give you some unofficial halftime stats. Not sure if they're actually correct or not, but we can find out. Let's take a 3-minute timeout here on ESPN 100.7 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburgh and the surrounding cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburg is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburg at 2520 South Route, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
Do you find it hard to work with a print company? At Pitcraft, they are not just your printers, they are your partner. Celebrating 75 years in business, Pitcraft can help and consult you through the process of creating and reproducing your organization's professional image through top-of-the-line commercial, print, and marketing mediums. Working with organizations such as the Kansas City Royals, the University of Kansas Athletics, and the NAIA Drive, Pitcraft believes that their success is a direct result of a great partnership, which is why they do not just sell a product, they sell a team effort to bring innovative and exciting marketing ideas to your organization. To kick off our partnership, we'd like to offer listeners a free full-color banner with your next purchase of $250 or more. Call us at 800-557-7471 or visit www.pitcraft.com for details. Pitcraft, they're not just your printer, they are your partner.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockard at Wilbur & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilbur & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
Let's go back live courtside.
And we welcome you back out as our score is Pittsburg Purple Dragons 6, Veda High School 31. And we'll quickly go over some scores here. I actually did do my calculations, and I did equal up to 31 points here for the Lady Tigers, so I think I got it right. Callie Beshore has 7 points. Haley Jackson, she's also got 7. Hedman has 2. Lindley Ferry has 2. Tegan Charles has 2. Lundeen has 3. Paige Dahmer has 4. And Allison Bauer has 4. For the Purple Dragons, Aubrey Beitzinger, her first game back, she has 2 points. And Caden Matlock has the other 4. Madden Petty has put up several shots, and she has not gotten them to fall just yet. And a lot of turnovers was the biggest problem for the Purple Dragons in the first half, as they could not get across half court. And when they did, they had the player open, but they just couldn't get it to him as it was tip passes. And when every time you saw a pick and roll, the defender, the Lady Tiger, would come up and double team, and that would cause a lot of fits and ball handling issues for the Purple Dragons, and it was a turnover. And now you look as the men's teams for both high schools, respectively, will be warming up before they set to take the floor later on tonight. Again, 31-6 is the score of the Lady Tigers. Definitely looking very good, and what they like to do is they like to be calm and find the open pass before making a shot, as they were doing a lot of inside ball screens that lead to a wide open player to the outside for 3 or even about to where the paint is so they can get a wide open shot. They've successfully made a lot of points, and then if they miss, they're getting a lot of second chance points, which is really helping them out to getting more points on the board. And so with with that, we will take another 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll just have just about a minute left before we get the third quarter set underway here. Let's take a quick timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
CDL has so many services to keep you comfortable in your home and business, like a full fleet of electricians, plumbers, and heating and air professionals to keep your home and business running smooth. And stay powered with a generator during those bad weather days. Or consider a solar option to supply power at a much lower cost. You know, with the new incentives and rebates, solar has never been cheaper. So remember CDL. One company, so many solutions.
World Class Sports is a multi-purpose sports facility with a turf space that can be used for baseball, softball training, soccer, flag football, and even birthday parties. Top of the class facility features a lobby, entertainment area for parents, and convenient online scheduling to make weekly practice planning easy. Book your training session today at 620-404-8662 or WC-sports.com. World Class Sports, 20th and the Bypass in Pittsburgh.
GM Bank has been in the banking business since 1918. That's right. GM Bank has been serving customers like you for over 100 years. We're deeply rooted in the communities we serve with expertise in small business and agriculture. We're time-tested and people-centered. A lot has changed over the last 100 years, but as a family-owned bank, our commitment to our customers has only grown deeper. GM Bank, the best place to bank and borrow. Come see us and let us give you our best. GN-bank.com.
Member FDIC.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day. But here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the third choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
CDL has so many services to keep you safe in your home and business, like security and camera systems with 24/7 monitoring and the ability to control them with your phone or computer, or personal monitoring systems to get your loved ones help when they need it, and generators to keep things running when severe weather happens. And when you add our solar, electric, plumbing, and heating and air professionals, CDL is the choice to keep you safe. We're CDL. One company, so many solutions.
At Canar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Canar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Canar Eye Care, the third choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Let's go back live courtside.
Hey, we welcome back out to Nevada High School as the score is 31-6. The Lady Tigers have the advantage over the Purple Dragons as the men's teams for both are look to get a couple shots up before they have to hop off and let the girls get back out here. Again, for the Lady Tigers, everything's going right and everything's not looking right for the Purple Dragons as they look to try to get some more points on the board and less turnovers. That's got to be the biggest factor and what Coach Krotz probably preached to these girls in the locker room. Now, if you remember listening to the interview that I had with Coach Krotz before the game, his main thing was max effort. He wants his girls to give it his all at all times and to make sure that, regardless of the score, these girls give it all they got. And, you can put 2 quarters behind you and you can play the next 2 quarters out, and that's exactly what they're going to have to do. About 30 seconds here until the third quarter begins. We'll see if the Purple Dragons can turn things around, and for the Tigers, if they can put the pedal to the metal and finish this thing off. Riley Johnson will be out there. It's the Pittamani sisters, Beitzinger and Caden Matlock. And then for the Tigers, it's Dahmer, Bauer, be sure, Haley Jackson, and I'm missing one, Tegan Charles. It'll be Purple Dragon basketball to start this thing off. Beitzinger with it on the right-hand side. She gets it inside quickly to Caden Matlock, and just like that, the Purple Dragons are first on the board in the second half. Shore with it. Three-pointer up and away, no good. Offensive rebound for the Lady Tigers, however. That was Dahmer with the shot on the left-hand side. Haley Jackson back over to Dahmer. Dahmer, a lot of spin moves around down low. She gets it blocked. They're going to call a foul, actually. That's going to go on Sophia Pinamani. Pinamani's second. The first team foul by either team this half. 7:22. 31-8 is the score. The first free throw is up and no good by Dahmer. Dahmer with it, bounces it twice. Up and no good. Ball is out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Bauer, so it's going to be Purple Dragon basketball. Matlock to inbound, gets it to Beitzinger. Full court press is applied. Riley Johnson. She gets across, and two come swarming at her. She's got one inside, gets it to Caden Matlock. Now to Sophia Pinamani. Pinamani puts it up, no good. However, Matlock with the rebound, and she gets it in. Caden Matlock has 8 of the 10 points here for the Purple Dragons. Top of the court, Haley Jackson. She will get it over to Dahmer. Dahmer now with it to Teagan Charles. Charles puts up the shot. However, Dahmer with the offensive rebound, and there's another second chance points here for the Tigers. Beitzinger picks up her dribble, and a turnover on the other side. Back the other way come the Tigers. Shot is up and no good by B. Shore. Up and again by Haley Jackson. Defensive rebound this time by Zoe Pinamani. Beitzinger gets across. Hard pass, bounce pass to Riley Johnson. Johnson goes cross to Beitzinger. Way to keep her feet in bounds. Caden Matlock gets up with it. Zoe Pinamani on the inside. Puts a fake and puts up the shot. Pinamani's first of the 2018 season. 33-12. Definitely a better start to the second half than what the Purple Dragons had in the first half. Bauer with it. Beshore with the good drive. Beshore adds to her total now. She's got 9. Matlock gets it to Zoe Pinamani. Zoe picks up her dribble, just gets it to Matlock before they crossed half court. Almost a backcourt violation on the inside. Beitzinger gets the pass, however, foul on the floor. It will stay there. Yeah, they're going to call it on the arm, so it's not a shooting foul. Teagan Charles gets called with it, her first of the night. And we got a 30-second timeout here by the Lady Tigers. Let's take it with them. 35-12 is our score. Let's take a quick timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
Like you, I love cheering on our gorillas. But our student athletes need our support on more than just game day. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you help them fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
Stream this online at ESPN 1007.
35-12 is the score here. The Tigers called a timeout. It will be Purple Dragon basketball on the inbound. And Caden Matlock turns it over as a traveling call on the other side. Teagan Charles tried putting a pump fake on, but she had one too many steps while doing that. Matlock to inbound, gets it to Beitzinger. Quick pass to Riley Johnson. Johnson has to pick up the dribble, gets it back to Beitzinger. Beitzinger to Matlock in the middle. Now she's got Zoe Pinamani, who looks for her sister Sophia. Cannot do so. Stolen away by Beshore. Haley Jackson has it. On the inside. Up and in. for Paige Dahmer. Dahmer's her 6th point of the night. Quick fast breaks, though, for the Purple Dragons as they look to break the press as Zoe Pinamani tried putting up a shot and it got stripped away from her. It will still be Purple Dragon basketball, 4:55 on the clock. Inbounded by Beitzinger to Matlock. And she traveled with it. I think that back foot she slid with, and that's what they called it. And the frustration on the face of Coach Krotz is another turnover in this ball game. Be Shore crosses the half-court line. Bauer with it. The give and go, Be Shore. Inside, foul. She was looking for Tegan Charles down there. I think Zoe Pinamani is going to be the one that's going to get caught with the foul. Sophia, actually, her 3rd. Be Shore to inbound. Gets it out to Jackson. Jackson dribbling with her left hand, picks it up now, looks for Be Shore, stolen away by Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger crosses half court, loses the basketball actually, and good defensive effort by, looked like Tegan Charles, and then a shot that went up and no good by Haley Jackson, and then an offensive rebound which turned into a foul against the Purple Dragons. It'll be against Riley Johnson, her 2nd. And so that will put Allison Bauer on the free throw line. Bauer has 4 points already in this ball game, none in the second half. The lefty puts up her first free throw, and it's good. Ella Hendrickson comes in for Zoe Pinamani. 2nd free throw attempt here for Bauer. Sets her feet, puts it up, and it's good. Pressure applied yet again. Sophia Pinamani just turns and throws it away. Ball will go out of bounds. Veda basketball. Jackson. It's over to Beecher. On the left-hand side, she'll get it back to Haley Jackson. Jackson has a wide open shot that goes in for Dahmer. Dahmer, her first 3 of the night. Ella Hendrickson with it. Now to Matlock, who almost traveled. Sophia Pinamani on the right-hand corner. Matlock inside, looks to drive, puts it up and in. Caden Matlock continuing her offensive barrage as she has 10. Haley Jackson now over to Dahmer. Into the inside's Tegan Charles. Charles to Bauer. Bauer back to Be Shore. Back inside to Charles. Charles puts up a shot and she's fouled. She's going to the line for 2. It's going to be on Ella Hendrickson, her 2nd foul. Ella not too happy about that one. Charles, free throw up and in. She had 2 points before making that free throw, now adds to 3. A couple substitutions for both teams. It looks like Heathman and Lundeen come in for the Tigers. And I think Zoe Pinamani came back in for the Purple Dragons. She did for Caden Matlock. 2nd free throw, up and good for Charles. Charles is actually going to get subbed out as well, as Lindley Ferry comes in for her. 44-14 is the score. Riley Johnson with it. She's the point guard. Gets a screen. Sophia Pinamani. She wanted a screen. Now she gets double teamed. Beitzinger with it. Look to drive. So Zoe Pinamani's got it. She puts it up. No good. Hendrickson trying to fight down there. Pinamani gets it. Gets it over to Hendrickson. Does a fadeaway shot. No good. 2:57 and counting here. The Lady Tigers in full control of this game. Be Shore on the right-hand side. Guarded by Beitzinger. Wide open three that is no good to travel before the shot was even up by Lundeen. Purple Dragons will get it, down by 30. Beitzinger has it. Slowing it down, she slowly crosses the half-court line. Couple screens, now she looks for Ella Hendrickson on the inside. Ball rolls to Sophia Penamani. Now Riley Johnson, she'll put up a shot. A little bit too much power on that one, as Ella Hendrickson with the volleyball-looking slap as she saved it, and then a turnover by Beitzinger to Bauer, and Bauer with the fast break to Lundeen. She can't get it. However, Bauer with the offensive rebound, and she is fouled. Back and forth, a little fiasco there. Ended up being in favor of the Lady Tigers, and Ella Hendrickson picks up another foul. She can't believe it. Bauer has 5 points so far and hits another free throw. Madden Petty will come in for Beitzinger halfway through more over halfway the third quarter. As Bauer gets the ball, Eshore will come out as well. The lefty puts up the free throw, rolls in. 7 points for Allison Bauer as she gets subbed out now. Arnsbarger comes in for her. Petty with it, gets a screen by Hendrickson. On the left-hand side is Riley Johnson. Johnson with the beautiful crossover, looks for the inside to Hendrickson, just a little too much as it was out of the reach of Hendrickson. A turnover. And it's a good idea by Riley Johnson. I just don't think Ella Hendrickson was ready for it. Dahmer with it. Dribbling with her right on the right-hand side. Petty guarding her. She's going to get it over to a wide-open Haley Lundeen. And Lundeen, she's going to put up another three. She's got 6, both off of three-pointers. Petty. Zoe Penamani puts it up with the pump fake and then a drive. Up and no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Or Dahmer, excuse me. Now Dahmer with it on the inside to a wide-open Ferry. And Ferry has 4 points now, and a timeout by Coach Chris Krotz. And it's going to be a full timeout, so let's take that full timeout with them. 51-14 is the score. The Lady Tigers have the advantage. 1:16 on the clock. Let's take a timeout here on ESPN 1007, streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interests, by providing top-quality, energy-efficient green equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Green Factory authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Strong teams is something Watco Companies knows all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies, customer first, safety always.
Let's go back live courtside.
After the timeout, the Purple Dragons will have the basketball. 1:10 on the clock. 51-14 is the score. Madden Petty looks to drive. She is fouled. Haven't seen much of Madden Petty in this third quarter. Foul is going to go against Lundeen. That's her first, the team's second. Sophia Penamani to inbound. She looks for Ella Hendrickson. She gets it. Now Madden Petty with it on the left-hand side. Now she will dribble to the right-hand side. Hendrickson posting up down low. That's who Petty gets it to. Looking for the give and go. Petty on the right-hand side for three. No good. However, I look like it over the back. Not sure. Hendrickson. They said Hendrickson touched it last. Orangeburger kind of smiled as she thought she touched it last, but she'll take it. 52.9 on the clock before the third quarter comes to an end. Dahmer with it. On the inside, give and go. Will not fall as Lundeen could not get it. Offensive rebound yet again. Dahmer, right-handed shot. She is fouled. So that'll stop it at 36.9 remaining. And that will put Paige Dahmer to the free throw line, the 5'6" junior. Dahmer with it. First free throw is up and good. Jaya Minifield comes in, the sophomore. Come in for Hendrickson. And second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Madden Petty. And here comes Petty with 30 seconds remaining. Gets it to Riley Johnson. Johnson quickly puts up the shot up and just falls short as a good defensive rebound by Orangeburger. And now 20 seconds remain. The Tigers will probably take some time off this one and get the last shot. Well, never mind, as that one goes up and good by Dahmer. 11 seconds now. Riley Johnson gets it across. Madden Petty. Will she be the one with the last shot? 5 seconds on the clock. Crossover. Puts up the floater. Doesn't fall. Tries to get her own offensive board. Can't do so. Rebounded by Heathman. And that will do it for the third quarter. 54-14 is the score. The Lady Tigers all in control of this one. We'll see if the Purple Dragons can respond and get some more points on the board in the fourth quarter here. Timeout on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
Are you tired of all those confusing checking account options? The Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union makes your choice simple. We only have one option. Our checking account has no monthly fees. And if you maintain a $2,000 minimum balance, we pay you interest. Get the Credit Union Advantage at 416 North Broadway or call 620-231-5719 for more information. Deposits are federally insured by NCUA up to $250,000.
S&B Lawn Care, the leading lawn service in the area, offers a full range of commercial and residential lawn care services. S&B is local, reliable, and experienced, and they strive for 100% satisfaction for their clients. S&B can handle all of your mowing needs no matter what size, and provide a variety of other services such as leaf blowing, shrub removal, and mulch installation. S&B Lawn Care provides the best service possible from the first call to the completion of the project. Call S&B Lawn Care today at 620-308-6412.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
Fourth quarter action now underway here. 54-14 is the score. A shot quickly by Heathman is up and no good. Rebounded, and here comes Madden Petty. Beautiful move up and in, and Petty gets her first basket of the 2018 season. Comes a little later than she expected, but she'll take it. Heathman with it on the right-hand side, guarded by Aubrey Beitzinger. Beautiful pass to the inside. Shot is up and no good by Orangeburger. Petty with it. Petty looking to do some more fast break stuff. Now she'll kick it back out, slow things down. Riley Johnson with it on the right-hand corner. Looking inside to Zoe Penamani. Riley's going to drive, and she ran into a brick wall in Orangeburger. Now Johnson will heavily guard Heathman. And on the left-hand side, it will be Malia Hinton. First time she's stepping out on the court tonight. Orangeburger with Emily Johnson out there as well. Inside move, but a travel. It was a shot that was wide open for Abby Harder, but she took one too many steps after receiving the ball on the inside screen. Purple Dragon basketball will be a continuous clock here, with the score being it is 54-16. Purple Dragons have it. Petty on the right-hand side. Looked like she was going to pull up. She didn't. Caden Matlock has it. Now to Riley Johnson. Johnson, top of the key. Calls a play. Hands off to Petty. Petty puts up the shot after a dribble. Doesn't fall. Rebounded by Riley Johnson. Johnson goes up with it, though. She is fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line, and she was fouled by Emily Johnson. That was Johnson's first and the team's third. 6:10 on the clock and counting. Here's Johnson. This will be her first free throw attempts on the season. And she misses the first. Johnson, a lot of JV games last season, had some pretty good-looking three-point shots that she had. She tried carrying it over to the varsity level, and she hit a couple, but then she got a lot of contested shots as well. She misses that one. And so she missed both free throws here. And it will be Lady Tiger basketball. As Harder had it, now she gets it to the inside, and Hinton looking to make a move, and a good offensive drive by Heathman, but it's no good. Rebounded by Zoe Pinamani, and back come the Purple Dragons the other way, going left to right on your, or right to left, excuse me, on your radio dial. Petty with it to Aubrey Beitzinger. Beitzinger back to Petty. Petty's going to put up the shot. The give and go is no good. Rebounded, another good rebound. I think that's Arnsbarger again down there. The 6'1" senior. Heathman hits Hinton. Hinton with to Emily Johnson. And a wide open Hinton on the inside. Riley Johnson had her hand straight up, but I think it's going to be a foul on the play. Let's see who they call it on. It's going to be on Johnson. That's her third team foul. It's the third personal foul, 7th team foul. So the Lady Tigers will be in the bonus. Here's Hinton's first free throw. It's good, so she's on the board. And now only Abby Harder and Emily Johnson remain for this varsity club that do not have points in this ballgame. Hinton hits both. Beitzinger with it. 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. Caden Matlock over to Riley Johnson. Johnson looking the way of Zoe Pinamani. It was a little too late as Arnsbarger got the steal. And Harder with it now. Gets it over to Hinton. Now to Heathman. Beitzinger all in her grill. Heathman puts up the shot and it's good. Petty with it. Matlock at the top of the key, looks inside to Zoe Pinamani, and good luck against Sydney Arnsbarger as she swats that one away. So Arnsbarger having a pretty good defensive game. Harder to Emily Johnson. Out to Arnsbarger. Aubrey Beitzinger, good effort there on Heathman. Can't do so. Madden Petty tries saving it. She can't do so. Harder has it, and it's going to be a foul on Beitzinger. She tried getting a jump ball. She couldn't get it. It's going to be 1-1 now for Lady Tigers, as that's Beitzinger's first foul of the game. And so now here's Abby Harder's first chance to get on the board here. She does so. And so Harder makes her first, and now Emily Johnson, the only one on this club now, needs a point. She's got 2 minutes and 20 seconds to do so. Harder with it. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Arnsbarger, and she gets her own rebound again. And she puts it up. Points coming all around here for the Lady Tigers. 61-16 is the score. Natalie Talent will be in the game now. Madden Petty hits a three. Petty's first three. Talent came in for Riley Johnson. Left-hand side. Up and no good by Heathman. It will be Purple Dragon basketball, 135 and counting. 61-19 is the score. Purple Dragons will fall to 0-1 on the season. Beitzinger over to Madden Petty. Petty actually loses it. And a little scrap for the ball. Not sure whose it belongs to. Petty with it. Over to Natalie Talent on the corner. Talent gets it over to Petty. Now back to Beitzinger. 50 seconds remaining in the ball game. Petty with the Hail Mary pass to Matlock on the inside. No good, and rebounded, and it will be Tiger basketball, and they'll look to slow things down and maybe end it with just a couple passes here. Jump ball will be enforced. The clock will not stop. It'll continue to go. 25 and counting. It's going to be Lady Tiger basketball. In no hurry to inbound this one. See, she looks to Hinton gets it into Johnson. She couldn't get it. And so Madden Petty, the spirit she has, will try to put up a last-second shot. She does so. Petty will now have 7 on the night, and that will do it. Nevada High School wins this one 61-21. A dominant showing here by the Lady Tigers. Hope you're good. And so a very impressive win here for the Lady Tigers as the Purple Dragons, their first game of the regular season, comes to a loss, and a bit of a disappointing one, but Coach Chris Krotz, we'll see if we can get a word from him here in just a little bit. We'll take a quick timeout, and I can give you some unofficial stats here in this ballgame. Let's take a 2-minute timeout here on ESPN 1007, streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
The true test of a great insurance agency comes when you suffer a loss. It's easy to take your premium, but Ray Ryan of Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh knows that handling your claim is the most important service an insured needs.
Claim is our chance to let the customer know that we'll be out there, not just that we sold them a policy, we'll also be there when a claim occurs to make sure it gets handled in an honest, respectable way.
Ryan Insurance of Pittsburgh, a trusted choice agency. Find them fast in names and numbers.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburgh and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell independent rating system. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
What's the buzz around Community National Bank and Trust? They're talking mobile banking, instant issue debit cards, rewards checking and credit cards, and let's not forget e-power checking, paying better than CD-like rates on a checking account, plus nationwide ATM fee refunds. Get in on the buzz. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
Back at it here at Nevada High School. Again, the final score 21-61. The Purple Dragons fall in their first game of the regular season. And Coach Chris Krotz and his ladies head to the locker room and discuss some things before they watch the men's teams play, as both the Tigers and the Purple Dragons are out on the court getting ready for a big first matchup for Pittsburg High School. But on the other side, the Nevada Tigers they've played a couple teams already, and they look pretty good right off the bat. And we'll see who's going to have if that home court advantage is definitely a factor in this ball game, as it's been a while since we've called some Purple Dragon basketball. As the last time they were on the court, it was the state games up in Hutchinson, Kansas, where Cameron Molina, our former broadcaster, called along those games. It was a good season for them, but talking with Coach Ross, he was very excited about the season that his team had last year, but that's in the past. This is a 2018-19 season now. He'll want to see what this team has in store for him, as he said he was very excited for this one, and we'll see what his team can do. As again, both teams getting out there ready to roll here about 13 minutes before the men's teams tip off, and we'll have to get the starting lineups for that and see who is going to take over for either side. Should be an interesting matchup here. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll actually hear the interview with Coach Rolfs and see what he has to say about this 2018-19 season here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
From scoring the winning touchdown to walking in graduation, life is full of wonderful moments. But the best times can come with financial challenges, like paying for college or a room renovation. This is Brian Sutton, Market President of Commerce Bank in Pittsburgh. At Commerce, we make the harder stuff easy. Whatever your challenge is, we want to listen and help find solutions so you can focus on the good stuff, like cheering on your favorite team. Check us out at
11 and a half minutes here, obviously. You need to take a bathroom break. Now's the time.
Commerce Bank. Challenge accepted.
At Wells Fargo Advisors, we found clients appreciate a planning process that adjusts to the twists and turns of their life. If you're rethinking your life goals, the Envision process can help you try on your ideas before committing to them. Maybe you're thinking about retiring early or starting your own business. Your Envision plan can tell you how adding a goal could affect your ability to reach your objectives. For more information, call Shane Peak today at 620-232-3120. That's 620-232-3120. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC.
No one wants to file for bankruptcy, but a wage garnishment can make it hard to pay the rent, pay the pharmacy, or even feed the family. Bankruptcy can be a viable option to help families cope with unfortunate and unforeseen financial hardship. Call Steve Stockert at Wilbert & Towner, 620-231-5620 for a consultation to find out if bankruptcy is the right choice for you and your family. Call today. Wilbert & Towner, a full-service law firm, 620-231-5620. We are a debt relief agency, helping people find the relief they need in bankruptcy.
CDL has so many services to keep you comfortable in your home and business, like a full fleet of electricians, plumbers, and heating and air professionals to keep your home and business running smooth. And stay powered with a generator during those bad weather days. Or consider a solar option to supply power at a much lower cost. You know, with the new incentives and rebates, solar has never been cheaper. So remember CDL. One company, so many solutions.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back to the Coach's Corner. I'm Bobby Sharma alongside head basketball coach for the boys of Pittsburgh High School, and Coach Kylie Rolfs. And Coach Rolfs, last time we talked to you was about March or earlier this year when your boys were in the state tournament. I want to say congratulations again one last time on that. But hey, it's a brand new season. How was the off season, Coach?
Fast and furious. It's just it's amazing how quickly things get going the other direction and you're rolling again. And here we are ready to get it started again. It went well. I thought we had a good off season, but it went extremely fast.
Coach, I think you know this probably better than anyone. It's always you don't get to keep your kids forever. You had a couple of great seniors last year, but they're gone, and now it's the next man up emphasis. You have to get those younger kids ready to go. And so, what was it like to have some of those newer guys get some reps in the first teams and get ready for the big stage?
Well, it's been good. The state of Kansas allows us to do quite a few things in June, and so we took advantage of that. And June was an important month for us, just because of what you just said. We did have a lot of different things, if you will. Not a lot of new faces necessarily, because we had still quite a few younger players on last year's team. But we just lost a group of kids that have just consistently been there for us for the last 3 or 4 years. And so anytime you lose a group like that, there is an adjustment period, and thankfully we were able to start that adjustment period in June as opposed to starting it in November. So June was an important month for us, and enabled us to get a few things figured out as we then started practice in November. And our guys, we played enough younger guys last year that I think they have a good idea of kind of what it takes to play at the varsity level, and what it's like when the big lights do come on, and we have another good senior class. So, we've got good leadership, and some guys that have kind of been through our program with a lot of success. So we're leaning on those guys to make sure that we're ready to go here as we get started.
Hey, Coach, kind of want to talk about a little bit of those younger guys here real quickly. I know last year your JV squad, a very impressive thing. You always talked about it every time we interviewed you, how successful they were. They had an undefeated JV season. Those kids really worked hard, and not only that, they made your varsity team a lot better. They really competed towards all the way to the very end. And I kind of want to talk about those kids now as they have to step up and make some big decisions and how to play. And so I kind of want to talk about how they have grown as well as players.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and that makes a big difference. We talk to our guys all the time about how important it is to, have competitive practices and play against players that are capable of playing varsity basketball, and we had that luxury last year without a doubt. Our JV team was undefeated last year. Guys that would, probably in a lot of places would have been playing a lot of varsity basketball, didn't, and so they played a lot of junior varsity basketball, and so they made for a pretty darn good junior varsity basketball team that, like I said, didn't lose a game last year. So, it's guys like, let me find it here, guys like Brett Weimers, guys like Peyton Cantrell, Javon Grant and Trent Austin played JV quarters last year as well. Andrew Nargis, Caden Bressler, who am I missing here? Deontay Duncan. So, several names there of guys that just didn't get a lot of varsity time, but were able to really develop and have a lot of success at the junior varsity level. And now those guys will be kind of, asked to step forward a little bit more. And some of them will be playing a lot of varsity basketball for us this year.
Yeah, Coach, and it definitely sounds like you got plenty of depth all around there. And it's also good that, those kids who even played some football or some summer baseball, everything got to take a break a little bit, relax, and then come into basketball. What was their mindset coming in on that first day of practice and then that first week in general, and how exciting were those kids when they were ready to go?
Well, I think they were excited about it. There's always those guys, a lot of those guys did play football, and there's always they need time mentally and physically after a football season to kind of regroup and get themselves ready to go. But I thought by the time we kind of got started with practice, they were in a pretty good place. We had a lot of work to do physically, and I think we've kind of caught up to that, hopefully, and we'll find out for sure tonight as we get on the floor for the first time. But, they were definitely excited about getting started, without a doubt, and, trying to kind of keep this thing rolling in a good direction like we've had it now for a few years.
And, Coach, just like you mentioned, this is the first game of the season for you guys. I know you already had the purple and white scrimmage, get you guys all kind of ready to go, kind of see what some live action is like in front of a little bit of a crowd. But tonight's the big game, on the road against Nevada, and kind of want to talk about them a little bit. What's the things that you guys want to do tonight specifically that you have in your game plan?
Well, it's first game for us, and anytime you go into a first game, you want to control things you can control. I mean, we just want to make sure we're ready to compete at a high level. You can do a lot of things right and wrong, but if you're not doing that, then really those other things just don't matter. And I think our guys understand that, but that's really our biggest focus going in, just making sure we're ready to compete at a high level for 32 minutes. And I know that's very vague, but it's a very important thing here early on, especially when you haven't played yet, you're trying to get the feet under you. Because first game, there's going to be a lot of mistakes made. You've got to be ready and willing to play through those mistakes and try to get something going in a positive direction. So, that'll be key for us. And taking care of the basketball, limiting turnovers is always big. We want to make sure that we are, very solid in defensive transition and make sure we're contesting shots and then finishing possessions on both ends of the floor by getting to the offensive and defensive glass. So, I'm not shaking stuff there that I just gave you, but those are important about every night, but especially here early in the season when you just haven't played yet.
Well, Coach, we want to wish you best of luck. I know we'll catch along with you here a little bit after tonight, after your game. Best of luck to you, and I guess we'll hear from you again very soon.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. And that was head coach Kylie Rawls for the Pittsburgh men's basketball team. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be here on ESPN 100.7.
Do you find it hard to work with a print company? At Pitcraft, they are not just your printer, they are your partner. Celebrating 75 years in business, Pitcraft can help and consult you through the process of creating and reproducing your organization's professional image through top of why they do not just sell a product, they sell a team effort to bring innovative and exciting marketing ideas to your organization. To kick off our partnership, we'd like to offer listeners a free full-color banner with your next purchase of $250 or more. Call us at 800-557-7471 or visit www.pitcraft.com for details. Pitcraft, they're not just your printer, they are your partner.
World Class Sports is a multi-purpose sports facility with a turf space that can be used for baseball, softball training, soccer, flag football, and even birthday parties. Top of the class facility features a lobby, entertainment area for parents, and convenient online scheduling to make weekly practice planning easy. Book your training session today at 620-404-8662 or wc-sports.com. World Class Sports at 20th and the Bypass in Pittsburgh.
GM Bank has been in the banking business since 1918. That's right. GM Bank has been serving customers like you for over 100 years. We're deeply rooted in the communities we serve with expertise in small business and agriculture. We're time-tested and people-centered. A lot has changed over the last 100 years, but as a family-owned bank, our commitment to our customers has only grown deeper. GM Bank, the best place to bank and borrow. Come see us and let us give you our best. GN-bank.com.
Member FDIC.
The human eye blinks about 17,000 times a day. But here's a real eye-opener. Dry eyes can cause irritation, red eyes, and blurred vision. Don't assume your blurry vision means you need new glasses or contacts. The doctors at Canar Eye Care are experienced in diagnosing and treating dry eyes with the newest treatments available. So schedule your eye exam in Pittsburgh or Girard with Canar Eye Care, the third choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back out to Nevada High School as the men's both getting ready to square off and get ready for a pretty good matchup. Is what it's looking like to be, as a couple other schools around the area came traveling on to take a look at this one. Fort Scott, one of those teams, see a couple of those players and coaches getting a couple early head start and seeing what some of these opponents might end up being like. Let's take a look at those starting lineups. For the Purple Dragons, it's familiar faces from last year's team. Javon Grant, the 5'11 junior, or sophomore, excuse me. Gavin Elkamil, 6'5 junior. Brett Weimer, 6'4 senior. Jarek Butcher, 6 foot senior. And Trenton Austin, the 6'5 senior. All of those players were on the varsity team last year for Coach Rolfe, so they definitely know how this system works out. On the other side, for the Tigers, Matthew Thompson, the 6'5 senior. Logan Applegate, the 6'1 sophomore. Logan McNeely, the 6'1 sophomore. Carter Swearigan, the 6 foot senior. And Dalton Gaiman, the 6'6 junior. So a lot of size favoring this Tiger team. So we'll see how it turns out for them and how the Purple Dragons can fare off against them. For the Purple Dragons, they'll be wearing purple tops and purple bottoms that say Dragons across the middle, or Pittsburgh across the middle, in their Adidas unis. And then for the Nevada Tigers, they will wear their all whites in maroon lettering that say Nevada across the middle. Starting lineups finally coming through here. Both teams looking to square things off, and just looking over here from my positioning to that bench of the Tigers, it's just amazing how tall and big all of those guys are over there. So big way to start this game here in favor of them. Purple Dragons, one thing that they'll definitely want to do is box out and make sure that these guys don't get second chance points, because they will do whatever it takes to get that. And Dalton Gaiman, the last one to come on out here. And we are getting ready for tip-off here to start the 2018 season for the Purple Dragons. Will be Trenton Austin tipping it off against Dalton Gaiman. Eight minutes on the clock. It's all set, and we are ready for some high school men's basketball. Austin tips it all the way over. And it will be Veda with the ball. On the right-hand side, it is McNeely. Now McNeely over to Gaiman. Gaiman will put it up. And now Carter Swearigan gets it stolen away by Gavin Elkamil. And here comes Gavin. Gavin behind his back loses the basketball. Stolen away by Logan Applegate. And now Applegate will have it. And he picks up his dribble. He gets it over to his teammate and Logan McNeely. Now over to the left-hand side and Carter Swearigan. And the three is up and no good by Applegate. And now here's Trenton Austin. Foul on the play. And now Javon Grant will put it in as now Gavin Elkamil has it, and there goes Grant. The speed demon gets it blocked, and they're going to call that goaltending. And so a couple of people not happy with that one, but the basket will count. Purple Dragons will be the first team to score. 6:56 and counting. With it on the left-hand side is Swearinger. He now has it over to Matthew Thompson. Thompson, the senior, guarded by Jarek Butcher, the other senior. Gaiman for three, the lefty, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Gavin quickly over to the other side, and here comes Gavin, and he is fouled. Gavin looks like Swearigan was the one who got him. And it is Swearigan with it, his first, and the team's first. Javon Grant to Jarek Butcher. Butcher, fadeaway shot, it just rolls out. Rebounded by Applegate. Now quickly over to the right-hand side, Swearigan. He will get it to McNeely. Now to Matthew Thompson. And here's Gaiman with the drive on Austin. Can't put it up as it's a tough shot, looking for a foul. Not going to get so. Gavin Elkamil to Brett Wiemers. Wiemers is a bit of a sharpshooter on this team. Hits a three. So Wiemers, first basket of this season. A pretty good one. Great ball movement by this Purple Dragon team right off the bat. Applegate to Gaiman, and Gaiman loses it. Javon Grant, here he comes. Over to Gavin Elkamil, and one. Basket is good. Elkamil's loving it. And Javon Grant now comes over to talk to Coach Rawson, see what he can do to learn. Elkamil to put up his first free throw of the year. It's good. The foul was on Logan Applegate, his first, the team's second, and now our score is 8-0, the Purple Dragons. Right-hand side, McNeely picks up his dribble, looks right across the middle, stolen away by Trenton Austin, out of bounds, and it's going to stay here as Trenton Austin was the last one to touch it. A lot of people thought Gaiman was the one that touched it. I believe that was the right call indeed, as it will be Tiger basketball. Applegate slaps the ball. Looks to inbounds, hits Thompson on the right-hand corner. Thompson looks for a deep pass over to Applegate for three. It's up and no good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil being very busy here early in the first quarter. Puts a move on. Tries to do a little too much. Loses the basketball. Love the effort by Carter Swearigan. However, stolen away by Trenton Austin. Austin inside to Elkamil, and he is pushed. Foul on the play. Logan McNeely is going to get in trouble for that one. Third team foul now for the Tigers. 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter. Javon Grant will inbound. Quickly over to Trenton Austin, now to Gavin. Wiemers, lob city to Trenton Austin, no good. Great defensive play by Gaiman, as he was ready for it the whole time, and when you're that size, it's not that hard to jump up and swat it. Three-point shot up and no good. Taken by Swearigan, rebounded by Wiemers, and here comes Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil lobs it, it's good. 10-0 run here for the Purple Dragons to start off their 2018 season. Matt Thompson comes inside. He ends that drought right there as he gets the first basket for the Tigers. Long pass there by Javon Grant. It's going to be turnover, and Nevada will get the basketball. 4:36 remaining, 10-2 is the score. The Purple Dragons looking good right off the bat. Applegate will have it. He will be met by Grant at half court. Grant is very shifty. He knows how to stay disciplined and knows when to go for a pickpocket. Gaylord over to the left side. Swatted away, Jarek Butcher, and it's going to hit off of Swearigan, and it's going to be Purple Dragon basketball. So Javon Grant will have it now. 4:14 and counting. Grant with it. Flings it over to Elkamil. Elkamil now over to Austin to Butcher. You see the quick ball movement now here by the Purple Dragons. Weimers and Elkamil, a little bit of a mishap. Javon Grant kicks it back out and recalls his offense. Sets the things up. Elkamil on the right-hand side. It's 4 versus 4. Applegate versus Elkamil. Weimers thought about it. Now Trenton Austin, he will shoot. Pull the trigger. His first shot is good. Trenton Austin to make it 13-2. Matthew Thompson on the left-hand side. Over to Gaiman. Gaiman has put up a lot of shots, has not hit one yet. Rebounded by Weimers. And now Javon Grant will get it to Butcher. Butcher, cross court. Elkamil fakes it. Elkamil goes up and swatted away by Matthew Thompson. Thompson using that 6'5" height for a reason. Applegate, McNeely, Swearigan, no good. Javon Grant tried getting it. Applegate gets the rebound. McNeely back to him, and it's a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Coach Sean Gray. Let's take it with him. As our score is 13-2, the Purple Dragons have the lead here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live at ESPN1007.com. Coach Rolfs couldn't ask for a better start for his team as it is now 13-2. The Purple Dragons have the lead here against the Tigers, who their first home game of the regular season. As Gaiman had it, he'll get it over to Matthew Thompson. Thompson with the defensive stance. Butcher guarding him. Backside screen yelling by Coach Rolfs. Look at Javon Grant all in the face of Applegate, and he gets busted with it as he's called at the foul as he's up a little too much, too close and personal there to Applegate. That'll be the first team foul and the first foul against Purple Dragons in this game. Applegate goes to Thompson. Thompson, Swearigan. Tried doing behind the back, almost lost it, recovers it. Swearigan hands off to Applegate. Applegate goes inside. Beautiful behind the back dish to Logan McNeely. And wow, what a play. A very athletic play by Applegate. Javon Grant with the basketball in a fight for it. He did get it stripped from him, so that was not a double dribble. And Grant calls a play, gets it over to Weimers. Weimers on the inside. Grant's going to put up a three. It's up, no good. Rebounded by McNeely. McNeely on the other side. Swearigan. He'll slow things down as he had a chance for the fast break. Gaiman was open down low. He's wanting the ball. He was going against Butcher. Here comes Thompson on the inside. Blocking foul on Butcher. First sub of the night here for the Purple Dragons. Ty Roark will step in. He comes in for Javon Grant. And Here comes the inbound. Applegate will throw it in. He's looking for Thompson. Now he finds Swearigan backside. Swearigan between the legs. He's got a wide open McNeely. McNeely off this time, and this is an over the back call on Thompson. I think Thompson knew it as soon as it happened. And Thompson, as Lane McNeely will come in now. He comes in for Swearigan. First substitution there for the Tigers. And here comes Roark with the ball now. Trenton Austin now to Butcher. Butcher thought about it. Gets it to Elkamil down low. Elkamil back to Butcher. Inside to Trenton Austin. Austin with a great move. Basket is up and good, but he took one too many steps. And Coach Rolstone, put that dribble down next time before you make that one. 13-5 is the score. 1:28 on the clock. And Logan Applegate gets a good screen by Gaiman. Now he goes with the pick and roll to Gaiman. Gaiman puts it up and in. Dalton Gaiman, his first points of the game. 13-7 now. Inside, Trenton Austin. Gavin looks for Weimers. Weimers really thought about that one for a good second. Jarek Butcher inside. Trenton Austin back to Butcher. Butcher back to Weimers. Weimers inside to Trenton Austin. Almost loses it. Gavin Elkamil with the great second chance effort there. And look at the passing by this Purple Dragon team. Trenton Austin tried putting it up and no good. Rebounded by Gaiman. 40 seconds now in this first quarter. 6-point game. Applegate coast to coast. No, Gaiman with the rebound. He's fighting for it, and they're going to call a jump ball. So they call a jump ball there. Austin was fighting with Gaiman down low, and it's in favor of the Purple Dragons as 30 seconds remain in the first quarter. Roark swings to Gavin. Gavin Elkamil back to Roark. And they're just going to milk this thing as much as possible. No pressure being applied just yet by Nevada. And they're going to... Gavin's got it now. 8 seconds. Gavin Elkamil puts up a three. It rims in and out. Rebounded by Trenton Austin. Austin up and no good. He is fouled on the floor. It's going to be a shooting foul. Let's see who they call it on. It's on Applegate, his second. Trenton Austin to the free throw line. Misses his first. Noah Cheney comes in. He steps in for Applegate. Applegate has to sit out for a little bit now since he has 2 fouls. Austin's second free throw, no good. Gaiman's going to rebound it and just hang on to it, as that's the end of our first quarter here. A bit of a close one. PHS had the dominant lead at the beginning, 10-0 start, and then the Tigers bounce back to cut this thing down. 13-7 is our score. Let's take a timeout. When we come back, we'll be here with some more second quarter action here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
That it's now Pittsburgh's dealer for the Hustler line of zero-turn lawnmowers. Hustler's manufactured its trademark yellow mowers for over 50 years, each mower being distributed right here in Kansas. Hustler combines the innovative American spirit with a do-it-right work ethic to produce the best line of zero-turn mowers on the market. Call Mike Bittner at 620-232-1530 or stop by today at 1018 North Broadway in Pittsburgh to check out the Hustler line of zero-turn mowers.
High school basketball on ESPN.
Back at it here. 13-7 is our score. Second quarter action officially underway. Purple Dragons have the lead. Carter Swearigan Looks to cut that down with this possession right here. Was looking for Matthew Thompson. Couldn't do so. Illegal screen against Matthew Thorpe is what it's looking like. Yes, it is. Thorpe. And so that's going to be Purple Dragon basketball. 16th foul now against the Tigers. Roark, Butcher, Elkamil, Weimers, and Austin, the 5 for the Purple Dragons. Roark to Elkamil. Elkamil thought about it, gets immediately double-teamed when he caught the ball. Back to Roark. Roark over to Elkamil. He's going to put up a tough shot. How did he make that one? Gavin Elkamil, the leading scorer on the team last year, looking to continue to do the same thing this year. Amazing athlete all around. Swearigan on the left-hand side. Look for Cheney, and it's a foul on the play. I believe that's going to go against Roark. It's his first, team's third. Purple Dragons are in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. Swearigan, throw it in. Gets it to Matthew Thorpe. Now over on the left side is Matthew Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble. He's got Swearinger wide open. Good fake by Swearinger to get Thompson open over 3 on the left-hand side. No good. 3 Purple Dragons there. Weimers ends up with it, and Weimers looks to take off. Elkamil inside to Austin. Austin almost thought he was going to throw it out of bounds, but good pass. And then on the inside, Trenton Austin slaps the backboard, gets himself a layup. That's 5 for him. 17-7 is the score. 6:37 and counting. Left-hand side, Lane McNeely. Foul on the play is going to go against Trenton Austin as he was guarding Matthew Thompson. Fourth team foul, and here comes Logan Applegate. Applegate's got to be careful here. He has 2 fouls already. He picks up another one. You won't see him for the rest of this half. Applegate will inbound. Goes to Thompson. It's the quick pass to him, and Thompson driving inside on Austin. He misses it. Foul, however, on Austin. He picks up back-to-back fouls within about 15 seconds. That'll put Matthew Thompson to the free throw line, the 6'5" senior. Takes his time, makes the first. Javon Grant will come in for Trenton Austin. Thompson now, he's got 3 points. Makes his second one, 17-9. Javon Grant over to Brett Weimers on the right-hand side. Elkamil is now going to be the inside guy, so it looks like a lot of guards out there for the Purple Dragons. Grant goes to the inside against Thompson. Well done. How about Roark with the rebound? Can't get it in. Applegate gets it. And Applegate looking to go coast to coast. Good defensive play by Jarek Butcher as a wide open Noah Cheney was down there. However, Butcher stuck his hand in there, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll still be Tiger basketball, but a lot slower pace this time as Cheney comes out, and Dalton Gaiman will step in. Applegate to a wide open Thompson for 3. He can't hit. That's his second miss of the night. Elkamil behind the back, through defenders, and he is fouled. This one's either going to be on Swearigan or Thompson. I believe it's going to go against Thompson. Team's 7th. And that's Thompson's second team foul. Maybe Logan McNeely might be coming in for him. Elkamil, first free throw, not good. Second free throw here for Elkamil. One dribble, sets up, it's good. .550 and counting. 18-9 is the score. Left-hand side, Swearigan back to Applegate. Left hand, over to McNeely. McNeely on the inside to Gaiman. Gaiman, good move. That's what happens when you have the size advantage. He's going to take advantage of that every time. Gaiman's 4 points now. Weimers with it. Over to Roark. Roark fakes a pass. Now he's going to drive. Roark tries to find someone out there, but he couldn't find anybody. It's going to be caught by Logan McNeely, but he was out of bounds when he caught it, so it's still going to be Purple Dragon basketball. Javon Grant will inbound. Lobs it up to Weimers. Back to Roark, and Roark kind of a no-look pass to Javon Grant, and Swearingen was ready for that the whole time. Out of bounds again. Purple Dragons will inbound. This time it'll be right beside the Tiger bench. El Camille will get it to Javon Grant. Top, now Weimers. Roark will be the inside guy running stuff. Javon Grant. Weimers, oh, he traveled, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to put that one up, and right when he lifted his foot, he knew he was in trouble. (18-11) with 5:03 on the clock. Purple Dragons have the lead. Applegate. Go to the right-hand side, picks up his dribble, in a little bit of trouble. Needs some help, finds Swearingen. Javon Grant is right in his face. Tries to do something with it, can't do much. Logan McNeely with the top of the key. Left-hand side is now Lane McNeely. Back to Logan. Inside, Gaiman. He's got the size advantage on El Camille. El Camille's got the vertical foul on the play. El Camille thought he had his hands up. And it's going to be a foul, and Gaiman's going to go to the free throw line. Jarek Butcher is going to get called for the foul. That's his first. Gaiman 6'6", El Camille 6'5". Maybe 6'6" if you count the hair. First free throw is good for Gaiman. He's got 5. Misses the second. 4:30 remaining in the first half. Javon Grant. Over to Roark. It's a zone defense here ran by this Tiger team. It's a 2-3. El Camille over to Weimers. Weimers trying to be a little shifty. Can't do much with it. Javon Grant now. Got a screen for Butcher. Deep 3 by Weimers. It's good. What a shot by Brett Weimers. He's got 6, both from three-point shots. 21-12. How about the defense by Javon Grant? And it's a turnover by the Tigers. Javon Grant, when he gets in your face, you got to get rid of it. And speaking of Grant, there he is with the ball. He's getting double teamed. He's in a little bit of trouble. Needs some help. Timeout by Coach Rolfs to help out his player. 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. 21-12 is our score. 3:43 on the clock. You're listening here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1.com. 30-second timeout.
If you're in the mood for shopping, visit Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. Pittsburgh's original one-stop shopping center has a lot to offer. A great variety of clothing and shoes for the whole family. A large selection of gifts, sporting goods, events, and entertainment, plus terrific places to eat, and you can enjoy the newest movies in 8 theaters. Shop the comfortable and convenient atmosphere at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall.
Avi Sharma, Jacob Bryan, and Heath Atkins back at the studio. Enjoying this one. 21-12 is our score. The Purple Dragons have the basketball after the timeout. Coach Rolfs helping out Javon Grant, and he was stuck in a double team. Now Grant has it. Gets a screen for Butcher on the right-hand side. Looks for Weimers. Weimers is hot. Misses that one as he had a hand in the face the whole time. Gaiman had the basketball, was on the ground for it, almost lost it. Applegate has it. Looks to drive. Applegate all alone. Nobody going to get in front of him. His first basket of the night. 14-21 now. 3:14 remaining here in the first half. Zone's causing a little bit of problems here for the Purple Dragons. They have not been able to score on it yet. Backside pass from Roark, no good as it's stolen away. Here come the Tigers on the other side. McNeely over to the other McNeely, out of bounds, and it's still going to be Tiger basketball. Looks like Applegate will be the one to inbound. He's looking, finds Gaiman. Gaiman loses the basketball. Javon Grant gets a steal. Here comes the Speed Demon. And he puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by McNeely. Applegate on the left-hand side wants to go one-on-one with Gavin Elkamil. Foul on the play. It's a foul on Gavin. That will put Applegate to the free throw line. That's the 7th team foul. First one against Elkamil this game. Noah Cheney comes in. 2:36 remaining here in the first half. Applegate connects. 3 points down for Applegate, the 6'1" sophomore. And second one is up and good. Applegate will come out now as he gets a quick breather, and Caden Denny comes in for him. Javon Grant taking his time to cross half court. Gets it over to Gavin Elkamil. Quick pass back to Grant. Now Roark. Spin move. Nothing doing as he is heavily guarded. Javon Grant for three. It's good. 5 points for Javon Grant. 24-16. A little pressure applied here by the Purple Dragons. They got to hurry up and get across. Swearigan gets it. Now we're over on the right side. It's Cheney. Swearigan, deep three, no good. Great rebound by Gaiman, but however, stripped by Grant, gets it back and he puts it in. Dalton Gaiman has been a huge problem down low for the Purple Dragons. Roark to Weimers. He's double teamed down low. Needs some help. Smart move, bounces off Gaiman. There was nowhere else to go, so he threw it off of the knee of Dalton Gaiman. Grant to inbound, inside immediately to Weimers, and back to Grant. Grant got too happy with his feet when he caught it, and it's a travel. 1:39 remaining. And in for the first time is Hayden McCoy. McCoy comes in for Javon Grant. McCoy, the tallest player on the Purple Dragon team at 6'6". And now Logan Applegate with it. Goes to Gaiman. Gaiman, double team, bullet pass right through Weimers actually. Swearigan gets it, sets his feet. He was actually surprised he caught it. He puts up a three and it's good. 19-24 is the score, or 21-24, excuse me. Elkamil, left-hand side, now to Roark. 1:10 on the clock. Elkamil thought about putting it up, steps back. Sets up the offense, they gotta go. Roark, double team, gets it back to Elkamil. Gavin wants to go through the double team, gets it to Butcher. Great defensive play, still in bounds by Swearigan. He's going to go the other way. It's good. This place is starting to get a little rowdy. 23-24 now, 40 seconds remaining. Roark, bullet pass. Weimers picks it up. Butcher, hot three, no good. Gaiman with the rebound. The Tigers have a chance to take the lead here before the half. 30 seconds and counting. Logan Applegate slowing things down, momentum on his side. Roark's got to play some good defense here. This might be a one-on-one contest. See the handles, actually lost it there. Was Applegate. Applegate gets a screen. He's got Weimers on a backside pass. Deeney, no good. Gaiman with the rebound again. He puts it in. 25-24. Elkamil's got a chance at the buzzer. No. What a way to end the half, as that was some exciting basketball for both sides. 25-24. The Tigers have the advantage now. Purple Dragons kind of a little sloppy towards the end of that first half. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have some stats, and we'll see how things turned out for both teams in the first half here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
Medical Lodges Pittsburg is a 5-star quality-rated skilled nursing facility that has served Pittsburg and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. It's our mission to serve and enhance the lives of others, whether the need is for long-term care, short-term care, respite care, or day care. We offer private rooms, nutritious meals, therapy services, transportation to appointments, cable TV, Wi-Fi, and the daily newspaper, among other amenities. Medical Lodges Pittsburgh is 100% employee-owned, so our team of skilled staff have a vested interest in providing quality care. If you'd like to stop in for a tour, we're located across the street from the hospital in Pittsburgh at 2520 South Rouse, or call us at 620-231-0300. This is Tanya Johnson, registered nurse and administrator, and I look forward to talking with you about how we can best serve you and your family.
The biggest focus with texting and driving is the fact that you must take your eyes off the road in order to do so. Those who text and drive spend the precious time they have either texting or looking out the front window. When texting and driving, most drivers do not check their mirrors and have the situational awareness non-texting drivers do. By not knowing what's going on around you and only focusing on text or the windshield, the risk for a crash is increased. Stay alive. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by this station and Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street since 1948, or call 231-6230. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, Tim again, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Brewers, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your heroic pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
At Kennard Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kennard Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kennard Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
CDL has so many services to keep you safe in your home and business, like security and camera systems with 24/7 monitoring and the ability to control them with your phone or computer, or personal monitoring systems to get your loved ones help when they need it, and generators to keep things running when severe weather happens. And when you add our solar, electric, plumbing, and heating and air professionals, CDL is the choice to keep you safe. We're CDL, one company, so many solutions.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back to Nevada High School. Some cheerleaders trying to get some money for some fundraisers, some fun activities here, and a great men's basketball matchup we have so far, as our score is 25-24. The Tigers have the advantage over the Purple Dragons. At first, it really didn't look that way, as Pittsburg High started out on a 10-0 run and was looking very good. And then all of a sudden, some momentum came up to the side of the Tigers, and they didn't hold back. Let's see if we can quickly run through some scores here. Matthew Thompson's got 4, Logan Applegate's got 4, Logan McNeely's got 3, and then Dalton Gaiman putting up a lot of the points. He's got 11. For the Purple Dragons, Javon Grant, he's got 5, Gavin Elkamil's got 8, Brett Weavers has 6, and Trenton Austin's got 5. So, again, 25-24 is the score. Really good competition we've seen so far. Pretty good matchup, but it seems like the biggest issue for the Purple Dragons is slowing down Dalton Gaiman. 6'6" junior has been getting a lot of second chance points, and when he gets the one-on-one matchups, he's taking advantage of it, and he's winning them almost every single time. On the other end, though, the Purple Dragons, their offense was looking good. Then all of a sudden, a 2-3 defense ran by Coach Gray and company has really slowed down this team. They tried getting some cuts. They've made some turnovers. and it's really starting to affect them a little bit, and that's what really helped out the Tigers to get back into it, I think. And so, about 5 minutes left till both teams start third quarter action. A lot of people just getting their drinks and whatnot, and I tell you, it's been a pretty interesting matchup right off the bat. This is a good start for the Purple Dragons. Like I said, first game of the season for them. For the Tigers, they've been here a couple times or two. This is their first home game. They played 3 games already and some tough matchups in those 3 games. And their 4th game in a row, they have a pretty tough one. So we'll see if the Purple Dragons can cut this thing down and take over the lead immediately here to start the third quarter. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we will wrap things up at halftime here and get ready for third quarter action here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
CDL has so many services to keep you safe in your home and business, like security and camera systems with 24/7 monitoring and the ability to control them with your phone or computer, or personal monitoring systems to get your loved ones help when they need it, and generators to keep things running when severe weather happens. And when you add our solar, electric, plumbing, and heating and air professionals, CDL is the choice to keep you safe. We're CDL. One company, so many solutions.
At Knar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Knar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Knar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Tim McGinn, former NFL Pro Bowler and past graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Brewers. But our student athletes need our support on more than just game day. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla Pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
The biggest focus with texting and driving is the fact that you must take your eyes off the road in order to do so. Those who text and drive spend the precious time they have either texting or looking out the front window. With texting and driving, most drivers do not check their mirrors and have the situational awareness non-texting drivers do. By not knowing what's going on around you and only focusing on text or the windshield, the risk for a crash is increased. Stay alive. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by this station and Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street since 1948, or call 231-6230. Find them fast in names and numbers.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interests, by providing top-quality, energy-efficient green equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Green Factory authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Strong teams are something Watco Companies knows all about. And whether we're transloading steel in Houston, repairing rail cars in Pennsylvania, or hauling grain in Australia, Watco is still the same hometown transportation services provider that was started in Pittsburg, Kansas 35 years ago. The Watco team has close ties to our local communities and would like to wish all our area high school teams safe and successful seasons. Watco Companies, customer first, safety always.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back out to Nevada High School. It's 25-24 is the score. In case you're just now tuning in, the Purple Dragon girls fell early as their first loss of the season came to Nevada as they lost 21-61. The Lady Tigers had a pretty good matchup as they did almost anything that they wanted to, and a lot of turnovers really hurt Coach Krotz and his team as they look to bounce back, and they'll have to figure things out as they get Friday off, but they will have to travel on Tuesday of next week. Actually, excuse me, it'll be home against Parsons. That'll be 4:30 for some JV action first, and then you'll catch the girls and then the boys games. That will be next Tuesday. But before that, there are 2 more quarters to go here of this boys basketball matchup. And boy, I tell you what, it's been a very good matchup right off the bat. It, like I said, in the favor of the Purple Dragons, and all of a sudden, Dalton Gaiman and company really wanted to give it all they have, and they have really helped this thing out to give them the lead right before the end of the first half. And it will be Purple Dragon basketball to start out. It will be the starting 5 for both sides. So Grant with it. Bullet pass to Butcher. On the outside, Gavin Elkmeal wide open. It's good. Quick and nice start here for the Purple Dragons right off the bat. Looking to find the holes in the zone. Applegate with it. Gets it over to Matthew Thompson. Thompson cross court. It's backside to Swearingen. Now he will find McNeely. McNeely. Swearingen. Thompson for 3. No good. Gaiman with the rebound. He's going to go up with it. The big, strong fella. No good. Trenton Austin. Quick bullet pass to Javon Grant. Beautiful behind the back. He is fouled by Swearingen. And Swearingen not happy about that one. He thought it was all ball. 7:18 on the clock. Will be a shooting foul, so Javon Grant will be at the free throw line. His first one is up and good. Grant, 6 points in this game already. Grant was coming in as a freshman last year, and a little bit of nerves he had at first, but then he really caught along really well as his second shot is no good. Gaiman with the rebound, and it's a bit of a tussle they had at the end of that one. Gaiman and Austin. Austin gets up, and Gaiman does too. Looks like both are okay. So it will be Tiger basketball. And here is Logan Applegate. He's got 4. Gets a good screen, gets some help. Now Butcher's guarding him. Javon Grant's got a big problem down low. It's Matthew Thompson. Thompson's got the size advantage. Applegate for 3, though. No good. Rebounded by Brett Weimer's. Good rebound. And I think they had the advantage. They could have took that one if they really wanted. Trenton Austin to Javon Grant. Grant, great handles again. Brett Weimer's inside. Trenton Austin, no good. Gavin Elkmeal tried coming up with it, just couldn't hang on to it. And it's going to be Nevada basketball. 6:39 to go. 25-28. Applegate. Gaylord thought about the 3. Matthew Thompson now on the left-hand side, guarded by Jarek Butcher. He puts a crossover on. Nothing doing. Swearingen to Gaiman. Gaiman one-hand palms this thing. Back to Thompson, top of the key. He's been 0 for 2 from downtown. Not anymore. Thompson, first 3 of the night. Ties this thing up. Javon Grant calling the offense. Weimer's to the left. He gets it. Back to Grant. Now to Weimer's. Weimer's inside. Trenton Austin. Elkmeal. Tries to do something with it. Now to get it to Weimer's. Weimer's to Elkmeal. Elkmeal will drive. Beautiful Euro. But it's going to be a blocking foul. He's going to the free throw line. So they're going to call this on. They're going to call it on Dalton Gaiman, and that's big. You want to get that big guy out of there as best as possible for the Purple Dragons because he's been the problem for you. Elkmeal will shoot his 5th and 6th free throw. His first one is good. Roark comes in. Trenton Austin comes out. So again, now Elkmeal will be the tallest one to guard Gaiman, as it's going to be the biggest differential now as Gaiman gets the rebound. Elkmeal misses his second. Applegate on the right-hand side. Jarek Butcher guarding him. Good defense by Butcher, and a foul. Oh, it's a shooting foul. Butcher's got a smile on his face. He thought he was able to strip that one away. But Logan Applegate will go to the charity stripe for 2. Applegate was 2 for 2 already on his first 2 attempts. Looks to add to it. Does so. Gives his team the lead now, 29 to 28. I believe our stream is back up and going now, so again, apologize for that. We will try to get it back up and going for everybody and add to that score. So 35 to 33. Pittsburg High has the lead for now. Can they keep it up? With Weimer shooting like that, he can. Another 3-point basket for Brett Weimers. Thompson on the left-hand side, guarded by Elkamil. He's got a wide-open McNeely. McNeely gets it to Applegate. Applegate's got Gaiman on the inside. Gaiman, good move on the inside. No good. Rebounded by Brett Weimers, who loses the basketball. McNeely with it. Applegate, deep 3, it's good! Wow! What a shot by Applegate. 36 to 38, the Purple Dragons have the lead. Timeout, Coach Rolfs. Let's take it with them. 30-second timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
CDL has so many services to keep you safe in your home and business, like security and camera systems with 24/7 monitoring and the ability to control them with your phone or computer, or personal monitoring systems to get your loved ones help when they need it, and generators to keep things running when severe weather happens. And when you add our solar, electric, plumbing, and heating and air professionals, CDL is the choice to keep you safe. We're CDL. One company, so many solutions.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
38-36 is our score, and boys, this has been a back-and-forth battle. This third quarter has been a 3-point barrage, as it's been Applegate and Weimers duking it out from 3 land. 3 minutes left. Javon Grant. He's going to put up a 3. It's good! Man, I'm just stunned right now with all the threes going on. Gaiman on the right-hand side. He's got Butcher guarding him inside to Thompson. Thompson's fouled. Can't get it in. Matthew Thompson will go to the free throw line. He was fouled by Weimers. Or actually, Roark, excuse me, his second. It's the team's 4th foul. 5 for Nevada. Thompson, 1 dribble. Puts it up. It's good. Thompson's got 8 points right now. Cheney comes in for Logan McNeely. (41-37). Elkamil drives, but he traveled. Traveled by Elkamil, turnover. Tiger basketball. Applegate will have it. Javon Grant will meet him at half court. Right hand side, Thompson. Cross court, McNeely. Thought about it. Gets it to Applegate. Applegate, he is hot. Stays hot. Another one. Last 3 shots for Applegate. Downtown. Elkamil. Left-hand side, now to Butcher. Butcher slows things down, look on the inside, nothing doing. Now to Javon Grant, back to Butcher. Butcher, he wants to shoot a 3. He's going to put it up, and it just rims out. However, rebounded by Roark. A good rebound. Javon Grant with it now. Minute 56. Roark, he hits a 3. Roark's first basket of the 2018 season. 44-40. Applegate to Gaiman. Now to Thompson, and he's just getting so close for the and ones. He is fouled again, and it's either Thompson or Applegate getting it here in this third quarter. Weimers with the foul, his first. So here's Thompson. He hit one free throw last time, missed his first one. Trenton Austin will come in for Jarek Butcher, so that'll help with the size down low. Second free throw here for Thompson, gets the ball. Takes a good look at the basket, one dribble, puts it up. It's good. And so now 41-44. Purple Dragons have the lead. Javon Grant, pull up three, nowhere close. Roark tried saving it. It was actually a good defensive box out by Cheney to not let him. 1:26 left here. Applegate. Javon Grant wants to run with them. They're going to let him have at it. This is a good battle right here. And there's the fight. Javon's going to get in trouble, and he knows it. He's trying to plead his case. Coach Rolf's trying to back him up, too. But his team loves it when Javon Grant gets in someone's face like that. They support it. Coach Rolf's still loving it. Right-hand side, Thompson drives to the inside. He is fouled. Thompson, nobody can stop him right now. He is wanting to take over this game. It's going to be 1-1. Roark is going to be the one to get in trouble with it. His third. He'll come out. Jarek Butcher will come in. Thompson. Familiar place for him this quarter, the free throw line. Missed it. Thompson struggling a little bit now. El Camille. That by Gaiman. El Camille will drive. It's a foul. He's got a little chippy down there. Both teams look to break it up, and looks like we're good to go now. And Butcher will throw it in. Thompson will come out. He'll take a breather after having some good minutes. Matthew Thorpe will come in for him. Trenton Austin, good bounce pass, but however, stolen away. Even better defensive play by Cheney. Applegate, 50 seconds now. Gets a good screen. Good pass to the inside, and one. A blocking call against Gavin Elkamil. Gaiman gets some help from the cheerleaders to get up, and that's a big play. Gaiman has a chance to tie it up here. Gaiman's got 11 points. And Carter Swearigan will come in, but he's coming in for Gaiman if he makes his free throw. Puts it up. No good. Is there an lane violation, however, on Javon Grant? So another chance here for Gaiman. Dribbles it a couple times. The lefty puts it up. Doesn't get it again, though. Javon Grant quickly gets over. El Camille screaming for the ball. He wants it, no good. Three-man fight for the ball. It's going to be Tiger basketball on the rebound. Coach Gray says, let's slow this thing down. Let's get one shot. Let's call it. Foul on the play against Javon Grant. Grant beside himself. He can't believe it. That's 4 on Javon Grant. Gaiman gets a standing ovation there from the crowd as they're excited to see what he's been doing lately. Applegate will go to the free throw line with 27.8 on the clock. 4 straight misses here for the Tigers from the free throw line. Let's see if Applegate can break it. He does. It's Applegate's first points other than his 3 threes in a row that he just had not too long ago. Second free throw. It's good. So Applegate will give his team the lead, 45-44. Roark gets it to Gavin Elkamil. Now to Jarek Butcher. 15 seconds on the clock. Probably one shot here for the Purple Dragons. Butcher. He's got 10. Gets it to Elkamil. Elkamil heavily defended. 5 on the clock. Gavin Looks to drive. Goes inside. No good. That'll end it here for the third quarter. Shot does not count. 45-44. What a way to end 3 quarters here, but there's 1 left to go, and you know it's going to be a nail-biter. Stick around, folks. Let's take a timeout, 1-minute timeout here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
At Kanar Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kanar Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kanar Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Tim McDaniel, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our Gorillas, but our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
High school basketball on ESPN 100.7.
And we welcome you back to Nevada High School, and boy, I tell you what, it's been a good game so far. 45-44 is the score. The Purple Dragons trail by 1, and this fourth quarter is going to be pretty exciting. A lot of threes in that last quarter. We'll see how it changes up this time around. Swearigan, Matt Thompson on the left-hand side. Cross court, McNeely. Back to Thompson at the upside. Now they're going to the inside of the big guy. Gaiman, it's good. Makes it 47-44. 3-point lead. Roark to Weimers. Weimers really thought about it. This time he will pull the trigger. This one's off. Rebounded by Thompson. Good, strong rebound by Thompson. He's going to take it up. Thompson wanting to go coast to coast. Almost loses the dribble and himself there. He almost ate the dust. As Gaiman now double teamed on the inside. Tries to go through 3 defenders. No one was moving as all hands were up, so good defensive play. And again, Thompson is sliding around the place. He's starting to lose his grip as he travels. And it will be Purple Dragon basketball. Thompson might lick the hands and swipe the feet real quick, get some traction. 7 minutes remaining. 47-44. Roark driving with the left hand. Now he's going to go all the way around. Trenton Austin and Jarek Butcher are there. Elkamil inside, floater. Yes. Big shot by Gavin Elkamil. Cut down the lead to 1. Here is Swearingen. Over on the right side to Applegate. Applegate looking up for Thompson. Decides to keep it. Applegate to Gaiman. Gaiman outside. His first 3 of the night. Raises the hands up. Big 3. (50-46). Roark with it. Inside, Trenton Austin loses it. Austin battles back for it, gets it. Now to Elkamil. Elkamil heavily guarded by McNeely. Inside is Gavin. And again, a little bit of chippiness. Clearing it out. Elkamil will go to the free throw line. It's going to go against McNeely. That's his 4th. So now Javon Grant and McNeely both have 4 fouls in this game. Lane McNeely will come in for Logan now. They're gonna bring him in now. So Logan will sit the bench for a little bit here. He's got 2 points. Lane will come in for him. 1-1 here for Gavin Elkamil. They called it on the floor, so he'll hit the first. Gavin will add to his phenomenal game so far. One dribble for Elkamil. Puts it in. Hit your free throws. Coach Rolf's got like that. 48-50. Right hand side, Applegate, he's hot. Not anymore, misses that one. Weimers with it. Good rebound by Weimers. Now Elkamil, he'll want the one-on-one matchup. He hits it to Weimers on the outside. Brett Weimers is hitting from downtown. All of his shots have been from downtown. Now that gives the Purple Dragons the lead, 51-50, 5:30 to go. Swearingen, right side, floats it up to his big guy. Inside Gaiman, he is fouled. Tell you what, Weimers went up there with him to give him a contest. I like that by Brett Weimers. But now, Gaiman to the free throw line, and he's struggled here. He's missed 3 in a row. Couple bounces here. Collects himself, sets it up, and he misses again. And he is beside himself right now. Roark comes out. Javon Grant is in with 4 fouls. Keep that in mind. 5:24 to go. Plenty of time. Got to stay disciplined. Gaiman hits this free throw. Needed that one very badly. Give himself some confidence as well. Tie game. Thought about the lob pass. Weimers. Ooh, did he travel? He did not. Puts up the shot. Didn't like where he was. Missed it. Applegate now. Applegate wants a screen on Javon Grant. He's going to get it. He could pull from here. Grant has a mismatch down low. McNeely. Backside to Thompson. Thompson's going to hit Gaiman. Here it is. This is the matchup. What a block by Trenton Austin. And a big block as he backed up his sophomore point guard in Javon Grant. Austin, very important block there too, because that would have been the lead right there for the Tigers. Applegate with it on the left-hand side. This could be a one-on-one battle. Ball is stripped. And it is out of bounds. It's going to remain Tiger basketball. Here's Swearingen. One-on-one battle with Weimers. Right side, Applegate. Applegate could pull from here. Thought about it, then he decided to back off. Here's the matchup. Gaiman on the inside, loses the basketball. Jarek Butcher's got it. Purple Dragons now with it. Haven't seen them on this side of the line for a while. Butcher to Grant. Grant back to Gavin. Gavin Elkamil with the right hand. Pulls up. Doesn't hit. Battle for it. Applegate gets it. Applegate now. He's looking to drive. Coast to coast. He puts it in for the lead. Logan Applegate. Quickly come across the Purple Dragons though. Jarek Butcher for 3. He can't hit. Ball's up for grabs. Brett Weimers with the rebound. Weimers picks up his dribble. Back to Elkamil. Elkamil drives. Inside, he's fouled. And oh, he's not fouled. He is called with the travel. Elkamil wants to know what he did. Big play right there. As a big travel call happened right there. 53-51. The Tigers are in the double bonus. The Purple Dragons are in the bonus. Applegate with it. And Thompson now. They're wanting to take advantage of Javon Grant down low. This time they do against Thompson and Javon. Backside, McNeely, the lefty. It can't hit. Weimers, good rebound. Jarek Butcher, here he comes. Inside to Trenton Austin. Austin, yeah, he got fouled. Yeah. I think Thompson tried stopping and he actually fell into him there. That's Thompson's 3rd foul. 1-1 here for Trenton Austin. They're down by 2. Big free throws here. Austin, can he convert? It's the first. Austin now has 6 points in the game. 3:08 remaining. Austin hits the second. It's good. Timeout Coach Rolfs. 1 minute timeout, tie game. Let's take it with them. 53 all here in Nevada High School. We'll take a 1 minute timeout here. You're listening here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interests, by providing top quality, energy efficient ream equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Ream Factory authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Let's go back live courtside.
We welcome you back out to Nevada High School as our score 53 all. And I think our camera went down there. We'll try to get it back. Grant finishes with 9 points and fouls out. You love the effort by the kid, but I think it was a little too much at the end there, and it cost him. So now Applegate will go to the free throw line. Chance to give himself and the team the lead. He does so. Hits the first. Well, I tell you what, Applegate's really been lighting up the scoreboard tonight. Adds to it again here. Yes, so. 57-55. Purple Dragons trail by 2. Starting point guard is no longer in, so Ty Roark will have to come in. Austin, guarded by Thompson, goes inside on Thompson, wins that matchup, puts it in. Thompson wasn't ready for him to drive. Oh, Mount Lewis lost the ball there, Swearingen. Tie game. Swearingen. Left side to Applegate. Applegate has a move on Roark. Lobs it backside to Thompson. Thompson for 3. No good. Gets a rebound by Applegate. Here comes Thompson. He traveled. Took a hop before he went with the ball. 1:20 on the clock. We're all tied up. Purple Dragons can run this thing down if they want to. Next foul, they will be in the double bonus. Roark looking inside to Butcher, didn't find him. Found Austin instead at the top of the key. Back to Roark. 1 minute and 5 seconds on the clock. Elkmill almost lost it. Applegate guarding him. Austin with the screen. Ball is stripped out of Elkmill's hands. McNeely had a chance to put up a 3. He did not. Applegate, Thompson for 3. It's good! Big 3 by Matthew Thompson. 45.8 on the clock. 60-57. 1 minute timeout by Coach Rolfs. Let's take it with them here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
At Kennard Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kennard Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kennard Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, I'm Tim McGinn, former NFL Pro Bowler and past graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our dealers. But our student athletes need our support on more than just game day. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your Gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
Let's go back live courtside.
Man, what a first game for Pittsburg High School of the season. 60-57. This has been a fun and a tight matchup all along, and it's going to come down to 45.8 seconds left. Purple Dragons trail by 3. Javon Grant has fouled out. Roark is the point guard now. Purple Dragons don't need a 3 necessarily right now. They go for the quick 2. Trenton Austin, it's good. 36 seconds on the clock. Don't have to foul immediately either. You can try to apply the press for 10 seconds. Applegate, he's a good point guard for a reason. Foul. Roark is the one who gets called for the foul. I believe that's his 4th. 24.5 on the clock. That's 4 on Roark. It's a double bonus here for Applegate. He has hit his free throws. He hit his last 2. Hits this one. Up by 2. Can he do it again? Everybody just back here for the Tigers. Hits his second. 20 seconds remaining. Roark gets a screen to Butcher. Looks for Austin. Timeout, Coach Rolfs. 15.1 on the clock. Purple Dragons are down by 3. Let's keep it here. This has been an amazing matchup all the way around. This place is getting antsy. They want to see the final score here. And it's going to come down to a play written up by Coach Rolfs. He might make this a last shot or close to it. 62-59, 15.4 on the clock. A lot of things can happen here. You can put up the 2 and do a quick foul, or you can try putting up that 3 and tie this game up. Let's see what Coach Rolfs has drawn up for him, as it was a full timeout. So both teams getting to talk over a lot of big things here. For the Tigers, you want Applegate to get the rebound or get the ball to him because he is your best free throw shooter so far. Purple Dragons, the hot hand is Brett Weimers. He has hit over half of his three-point shots tonight. If not, it would go in the hands of Gavin Elkamil from downtown. Elkamil, their leading scorer last year and even tonight. First horn, second horn actually. 15.4 seconds remaining. What did Coach Rolfs have written up for this one? Neither team wants to leave their huddle. Coach Rolfs must have a really good play here written up for him. As his team will now break out. And here we go. Gavin Elkamil looks to be the inbounder. Applegate will be guarding him. Some picks, some rolls. See what happens. Elkamil, the inbound. Gets it to Weimers. Weimers gets it to Butcher. Butcher's got the 3, the senior. It's good! Jarek Butcher, his first 3 of the night. And is that Purple Dragon basketball? It is. 4.6 seconds remain, and the Purple Dragons have the basketball. Timeout, Coach Rolfs. Let's take this timeout with them this time. 1 minute timeout. Let's take it with them, Heath. ESPN1007.com. We're just going to take a timeout, Heath. Take it away, my dude.
The biggest focus with texting and driving is the fact that you must take your eyes off the road in order to do so. Those who text and drive spend the precious time they have either texting or looking out the front window. When texting and driving, most drivers do not check their mirrors and have the situational awareness non-texting drivers do. By not knowing what's going on around you and only focusing on text or the windshield, the risk for a crash is increased. Stay alive. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by this station and Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street since 1948, or call 231-6230. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Let's go back live courtside.
Thanks for that timeout, Heath. I appreciate it, my dude. 4.6 seconds on the clock. 62 all is our score. I couldn't even contain my excitement. This one is coming down to the end. So, just quick recap there. Jarek Butcher had a wide open 3. The senior hits the shot, and then a turnover immediately by the Tigers. So it's going to be Purple Dragon basketball here with the last shot. A lot of options here for Pittsburg High. Jarek Butcher will inbound it. Again, 4.6 on the clock. Gaiman will guard the inbound They're looking to get it to Gavin Elkamil. They'll get it to Trenton Austin. Austin puts up the shot. No good. Gaiman has a chance. No. There's no foul at the end either. 4 quarters is not long enough. We're going to overtime. And so, overtime it is. 62-62 is our score. We're going to play some more. And I think that's just what this place needed, because this place is loving it. And they're going to add some time here. Looks like 4 minutes is what they're going to add. And I tell you what, this has been a fun one, folks. They tried getting it to Gavin Elkamil right off the bat. Austin had to take the shot, and he put it up, and it was no good. And so now 4 minutes is a lot of time. And the other thing you have to think about is foul situations. Both teams are up there. The Tigers are in the double bonus. The Purple Dragons, if they get fouled one more time, they'll be in the double bonus. Javon Grant has already fouled out. Ty Roark has 4 fouls. And so we'll see how this one will go. Applegate has been playing very well inside. Gaiman has been playing well. Matthew Thompson has been the hottest hand for the Tigers lately here. A lot of pick and rolls to let the big guy have the advantage. It's been in favor of Nevada. Gaiman versus Austin, round 2. Gaiman won the opening tip last time. Pittsburg Purple Dragons will go right to left on your radio dial, and Nevada will go left to right. 4 minutes to go. Here we are. Gaiman wins it. Applegate gets it. 2 points just like that. You gotta like that. Butcher, 3, it's good. Jarek Butcher for the lead. 65-64. 3:30 on the clock. Swearingen over on the left side. Applegate can't hit it. Foul by Gaiman. Rebounded by Jarek Butcher. He hit the floor. I think that's 4. Gaiman's got 4. That's big. And now Pittsburgh is in the double bonus. Butcher hit the last 6 points here for the Purple Dragons. Adds to it. 66 now. Jarek Butcher has 7 points. And here's Butcher. Hits the second one. So 67-64. A lot of time here for the Tigers. Swearingen. Over to Thompson. Thompson back to Swearingen. Applegate driving with his right. He's got Thompson over on the left-hand side for 3. No good. Good rebound by Brett Wiemers. Wiemers to Butcher. Butcher lobs it to Gavin Elkamil. Elkamil behind the back. Gets it stolen away. Jarek Butcher on the defense. Good defensive play by Jarek Butcher. And Gaiman inside. Thompson. It's good. Brett Wiemers. Trenton Austin. It's a charge. And Gaiman hit the deck hard. 67-66. That's a big, big play by the 6'6 junior. Foul is on Trenton Austin. He's got 4. A lot of foul trouble here for the Purple Dragons. And here is McNeely. Gets it back to Swearingen. Swearingen to drive on Butcher. He's going to go up with it, and he gives his team the lead. 68-67. Swearingen, believe it or not, that's his first 2 points of the game. Roark with it on the left-hand side, gets it over to Weimers. Weimers goes to Elkamil. Gavin Elkamil has struggled a little bit with the ball. He's had a couple turnovers the last couple possessions. Looks to slow it down, hits Roark. Roark inside to Butcher. Butcher almost loses it. Great defense by Applegate. Inside, Trenton Austin puts everybody up, and he's fouled. And that could be 5 on Gaiman. That's not good. That's exactly who it's on. Smart play by Trenton Austin to get Dalton Gaiman up in the air, and Gaiman's night is over. $17 points for the junior tonight before he fouls out. I'd say a heck of a job for him. Now here's Austin. Double bonus for the Purple Dragons. Misses his first one. Can he tie it up now? 1:58 on the clock. Austin takes a big breath. Sets up. Makes it. Tie game. Applegate with it now. We are under 1 minute and 50 seconds. Applegate drives inside McNeely. Puts it up and in. And I don't know if we had a foul at the end of that. A whistle was blown right when McNeely made the shot. And if it's a foul, basket is good. And it's a foul on Ty Roark, which means he's done. So Applegate then gets 2 free throws. So Coach Rolfs has to go to the bench and bring someone in, and he's going to bring in Hayden McCoy. So now Roark's night's done. He will join Javon Grant. And so now 2 free throws here for Applegate. After the foul. Applegate hits the first. They're up 3. Well, I tell you what, the sophomore came to play today. And he's played very well for his team. Hits the second. They're up 4. And got to go now if you're the Purple Dragons. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes. Butcher inside to Austin. Austin goes against 2 guys. I think he got pushed. Basket counts. The basket counts, and he is fouled. So Austin will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Matthew Thompson. That's his 4th. 1:34 on the clock. Big free throw here by Austin. The senior misses. Rebounded by Swearigan. Swearigan guarded by Weimers. Weimers got to stay disciplined. Can't foul. 1:20 on the clock. Thompson with it all alone on his logo on the court. Swearigan has it. 1:10 on the clock. Don't have to foul yet if you're the Purple Dragons. Thompson's got it. If you do foul, Applegate's not the guy. He's the best free throw shooter. Swearigan almost lost it. 57 now. We're under a minute. Thompson, here he goes. Good foul by Brett Weimers because Thompson was going the whole time. Great foul by Brett. Very smart foul there, as that's his 3rd personal. And again, double bonus here for Thompson. And he misses the first one. 54.2 on the clock. Thompson missed the second one. 2-point game, 50 seconds. Gavin Elkamil pulls up for 3, hits it! What a shot by Gavin Elkamil. Man, this thing is exciting. Back and forth this thing goes. Timeout. Coach Rolf's 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 73-72, 45.8 on the clock. Key missed free throws right there by Thompson. And the Purple Dragons now with the advantage. 45.8 seconds is a lot of time. A lot of time. Draw something up. If it's not there, just run the clock down. Again, both teams in the double bonus. Javon Grant, gone. Ty Roark, gone. Dalton Gaiman, gone. Trenton Austin, he's got 4 fouls. A lot of foul trouble all around. We'll see what Coach Sean Gray has written up for his team as they trail by 1. It will be Swearingen to inbound it. So get it to Thompson, and then now to Applegate. So here they come, not in any pressure at all. Applegate saying just clear it out. He wants the one-on-one with Gavin Elkamil. This is kind of what you want here. The sophomore making some big plays here early. Can he do it? I don't know if there's going to be a timeout called. Oh, it's a big shot by Applegate. It's no good. Rebounded. Big rebound by Hayden McCoy. So a shot by Applegate right off the bat. No one saw that coming. Pulls up, and now Hayden McCoy, who's not even put up a shot this whole game, has a chance for 2 free throws to extend this lead. McCoy misses the first. Big free throws coming down to it. Can he hit the second now? 19.6 on the clock. Hayden takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball around, flicks the wrist. It's good. Big free throw by Hayden McCoy, and his first point of the 2018 season couldn't come in a bigger situation. Swearingen gets it in, 18 seconds left, timeout, Tigers. Tell you what, Heath, let's take that timeout with them. It's a full timeout, 1 minute timeout here. Let's take a quick one here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
If you're in the mood for shopping, visit Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. Pittsburgh's original one-stop shopping center has a lot to offer. A great variety of clothing and shoes for the whole family, a large selection of gifts, sporting goods, events, and entertainment, plus terrific places to eat, and you can enjoy the newest movies in 8 theaters. Shop the comfortable and convenient atmosphere at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall. There's always something happening at Pittsburgh's Meadowbrook Mall.
17.6 on the clock. 74-72 is the score. The Purple Dragons have a 2-point lead. However, the Tigers have the basketball. Let's see how this one's going to come down. Swearingen to inbound. He will get it to Applegate. Applegate last time put up a 3 to give his team the lead and couldn't hit. Applegate's going to drive. He's got an open 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Gavin Elkamil. His fouled. McNeely, who hit a 3 right at the beginning of overtime, couldn't hit this one. Gavin Elkamil will go to the free throw line. 6.3 on the clock. His team is up 2. Everyone back for PHS. Foul was on Applegate. That was his 4th. Elkamil hits his first. 75-72. Needs to hit this one. Takes a dribble, puts it up, he hits it. They're up 4. Timeout, Coach Rolfs. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep her here. Actually, it's a full, but we'll still keep it here. 76-72. I'll quickly do some math here and give you some scores. Javon Grant, before he fouled out, he has 9 points. El Camille has a lot, so I'll get back to him. Hayden McCoy's got 1. Ty Roark's got 3. 15 points for Brett Weimers, all threes. Jarek Butcher, he's got 8. Trenton Austin, 10, 12, 14, 17 points for Austin. Now I'll get to Gavin El Camille. Give me a second here. 24 points for Gavin El Camille. I'd say that's a pretty good way to start out the first game of the season. Logan McNeely for the Tigers, he's got 3. Carter Swearigan, he's got 2. Dalton Gaiman had 17 before fouling out. Applegate, 5. 14, 16, 26 for Applegate. Matthew Thompson, he's got about 9, about 13. So 6.3 here. They will look to inbound. Not a lot of time here if you're the Tigers. Thompson gets it in. He's got to go. 3 on the clock. He puts up a 3. It's good. 1.2 on the clock. Hang on, everybody. 76-75. Timeout. Nevada.
God.
We're going to keep it here. It's a 30. Or actually, it's a full, but we'll still keep it here because this game is nuts. Easily one of the best games I've ever called. It's the first game of the 2018 season for this Purple Dragon team. Unbelievable. 76-75. Purple Dragons will have to inbound it. And it'll be a attempt for a steal, if not a quick foul, if you're the Tigers. El Camille's probably the preferred go-to guy here for the Dragons, if not Jarek Butcher. Both of them very good free throw shooters. As the Pep Club traveled from Pittsburgh here, and they're showing out and they're supporting their team. Gotta credit Nevada's home crowd, as this is their first home game of the regular season. There's the first horn. 1.2 seconds on the clock. Thompson will guard the inbound. Jarek Butcher will throw it in. And here's Butcher. Looking. El Camille. Foul on Brett Weimer, for Brett Weimer. So Weimer's is going to go to the free throw line, and the foul is on Swearigan. That's his 4th. So no time actually was taken off the clock there. So Weimer's 2 free throws. Everyone back for the Purple Dragons. 4 Tigers in the box, 2 free throws here for Weimers. Hits the first. Rep, and actually timeout here by Nevada. As should be the last timeout, but it's a full timeout. Tell you what, Heath, let's take a break on this one, my man. We'll catch a quick timeout here on ESPN 1007, streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
For high-quality service, from the first call to the completion of the project, S&B Lawn Care, 620-308-6412.
Let's go back live courtside.
And we welcome you back to William E. Wynn Jr. Gymnasium as Nevada is trailing by 2, 77-75. There's 1.2 on the clock. However, Brett Wiemers has a chance for one more free throw before the Tigers have a chance with the ball. You got to expect a quick grab and chuck if he misses this. If not, you got to draw something up here and try to go for the full court shot. And the referees are checking something real quick here over on the announcer's table. It's a 2-point game, and okay, so they just wanted to double check something. I think it was just timeouts remaining. And yeah, they're just confirming the timeouts. All right. So, Brett Wiemers, free throw. Good. Up 3. And surprise, surprise, timeout, Nevada. Heath, I don't know what to do here, my man. I'm torn. Yeah, it's just it's a full timeout, so let's take it with him, Heath. 78-75 is our score. We'll be back here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
If you are injured in an accident or on the job, it is vitally important that you hire the right attorney. Before choosing an attorney, you should make sure they have the resources to fight large corporations or insurance companies. Your attorney should have extensive trial court experience and a track record of success. The Spigarelli Law Firm, with offices in Pittsburg and Coffeyville, has the experience, resources, and reputation to provide the quality representation your claim deserves. Fred Spigarelli has received the top rating from his peers with the Martindale-Hubbell Independent Rating System. His firm has the resources to hire the experts and physicians needed to properly present your claim. The Spigarelli Law Firm has successfully tried cases for over 40 years and taken numerous cases all the way to the Supreme Court. Call the Spigarelli Law Firm today at 877-409-7931 or visit their website at spigarelli-law.com. You can also find them fast in names and numbers. Be sure to get reliable information when you choose an attorney to represent you.
Let's go back live courtside.
Couldn't have timed it any better as now both teams are on the court. Here we go. 1.2 remain. Swearinger to throw it in. What kind of play did they have written up? Thompson has got a chance for it. It's no good. And that will do it. What a game to start the 2018 season for Coach Kylie Rolfs and his Pittsburgh Purple Dragons as they win this one 78-75. An amazing, amazing game as both teams respectively shaking hands at midcourt, and they're going to hit their locker rooms. For Nevada, this one stings as it's their home opener, but the Purple Dragons, you got to love that one to coming in and winning a big one before heading home to play Parsons next Tuesday as they get this Friday off. And again, what a game. Very first game of the season goes to overtime, and they win it 78-75. Coach Rolfs will probably hit his boys up in the locker room real quick, and we'll get him back out here, and we'll talk to him and see what he's got to say about that one. He's probably holding his breath still after that one. But again, 78-75 is their score. Let's take a 3-minute timeout back there, and then when we come back, we'll recap with some stats, and then we'll try to get Coach Rolfs up here on ESPN 1007 and streaming live on ESPN1007.com.
At Kenora Eye Care, we have an uncompromised dedication to giving our patients a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision. Our 2 locations host state-of-the-art facilities with top-of-the-line diagnostic equipment and a knowledgeable staff that is always here to take care of you. At Kenora Eye Care, we accept most medical and vision insurance. Remember, a lifetime of healthy eyes and excellent vision begins at Kenora Eye Care, the clear choice.
Find them fast in names and numbers.
What do you want from your bank?
Access to my account information on my phone. security, convenience, and friendly staff.
When I call, I want to speak with a real person.
I want it all. Low fees, low loan rates, and high deposit rates.
What if there was a place like this in your community? There is. Kansas Teachers Community Credit Union, with locations in Pittsburg, Fort Scott, Independence, and Coffeyville, serving area residents since 1949.
The biggest focus with texting and driving is the fact that you must take your eyes off the road in order to do so. Those who text and drive spend the precious time they have either texting or looking out the front window. When texting and driving, most drivers do not check their mirrors and have the situational awareness non-texting drivers do. By not knowing what's going on around you and only focusing on text or the windshield, the risk for a crash is increased. Stay alive. Don't text and drive. This message is brought to you by this station and Vietti Auto Body and Alignment on 4th Street since 1948, or call 231-6230. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Hi, this is Dr. Brent Cousins with SCK Urgent Care. When you're sick, when you're injured, or when you just don't feel like yourself, SCK Urgent Care is here for you. Let our skilled providers treat your non-life-threatening illness or injury at a fraction of the time and cost of an ER visit. Located at the corner of Centennial and Broadway in the Meadowbrook Commons, open 7 days a week for your convenience. SCK Urgent Care, where your family and time matter. Find us fast in names and numbers.
What does it take to have a truly positive reputation? At Vogel Heating and Cooling, we know reputation is earned by consistent performance, by serving our customers' best interests, by providing top quality, energy-efficient ream equipment and service for Southeast Kansas homeowners. Vogel Heating and Cooling is a Ream Factory authorized dealer and has been serving the area for over 20 years. Turn to the experts. Turn to Vogel Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Tim McDaniel, former NFL Pro Bowler and proud graduate of Pittsburg State University. Like you, I love cheering on our dealers. But our student athletes need our support on more than just game days. That's why I'm asking you to participate in the newly created Silverback Fund. When you give to the Silverback Fund, you're helping fund scholarships for our students to excel athletically and academically. Take your gorilla pride to the next level. Give to the Silverback Fund. Learn more at pittstate.edu/silverback.
Let's go back live courtside.
And we welcome you back out to Nevada High School, and I'm just now being joined with head coach of the boys basketball team and Coach Kylie Rolfs. And man, Coach Rolfs, you can get yourself a breather real quick.
Yeah, no doubt.
And,
wow.
You'll need that one. What a game, 78-75. Coach, how about that first game for the game of the season?
Well, it's really good since we won. I don't know about how it would have been if we lost, but we just talked and just really happy with our kids' composure and their will and their toughness right there. I mean, we came in tonight a little shorthanded with some injuries and stuff, but it didn't faze our guys, and I think we came out and had a good start to that game. Then they came back on their home, on their home court, and their crowd got into it. But through those runs in that games, I thought our guys did a really good job of just staying focused and staying locked in and showing some heart and toughness down the stretch, and that's ultimately what ended up getting it done for us.
Yeah, I think that was really important, Coach, because I think they had the size battle for sure on you guys. They were really big, but one of the big things is a lot of your shooters had a lot of faith in themselves early in this game to put up some shots, even when they were down in some big moments. And then what a better picture for Jarek Butcher, the senior, to step up and hit the shot to get it into overtime. And I kind of want to talk about a couple things. You had a little bit of foul trouble, so you had to bring in a couple guys. And Hayden McCoy, he came in, played some good minutes. Talk about those bench guys that stepped up and made some plays.
Like I said, we were shorthanded, and so we started dealing with that kind of yesterday in practice, and Hayden did. He got a couple minutes there in the first half, but he stayed locked in, and he was able to come in down the stretch there and provide valuable minutes. Ty Rourke came off the bench, and Ty just does so many different things for us throughout. He did a great job coming off the bench, and it was a complete team effort. I mean, that's all it comes down to. We had guys step up. You mentioned Butch, and I think Gav hit a big shot down here, but we also got some big rebounds here down the stretch. I remember B-Dub getting one of them. I think Trento got one of them. I mean, guys made plays when we had to make plays, and that's what, ultimately that's what it's all about. We can X and O all we want as coaches, but, your kids got to feel confident enough and comfortable enough and trust enough to go out and make plays, and our guys did a really good job of doing that.
And, you kind of talked about it. Brett Weimers, he's only 6'4", and you think he's just a shooting guard, but, man, he was down in the paint getting rebounds like no other on the defensive side, really helping you guys out. And then, Javon Grant, he fouled out early, but, man, every time he was on defense, he was a spark plug. And when he fouled, he looked at you, and you just clapped your hands at him. He said, just keep doing it. And, that's the kind of the pride and joy you love to have for this team. And, Coach, you get this Friday off. You get to rest up a little bit and prepare for Parsons. And what's this week going to be like the rest of you guys?
Well, I don't know. We'll talk about it on the way back. I mean, I think last night was practice number 16 without a game, and now we get it. Now we got a game. We get a good win, and now we got to take another week off. So I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. But then it comes fast and furious. Right. We play 4 games in like 6 days or something like that. So, we'll take a little break tomorrow. We'll practice, but we probably won't do a whole lot tomorrow. We'll start getting ready. Getting some legs back under us, but. Main thing before we even worry about Parsons, we'll take a look at this video and figure out some things we need to improve upon before we start getting ready for Parsons. So, it's all about just this time of year. It's all about getting on the floor and just trying to keep getting better.
Well, Coach, congratulations. First game of the season ends up being a W for you guys. Rest up and get ready for Parsons.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Head coach Kylie Rolfs of the men's basketball team as they, again, finish this one out 78-75 in an overtime thriller, an amazing game to start the season. And quick recap, the girls, they played before them, and they lost 21-61. We'll talk to Coach Krotz on Tuesday and see what he's got for his girls to fix things up and get ready for Nina Taylor and the Parsons Vikings. That one is going to be another big matchup. And so I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching on the live stream. We had a couple issues, but we were able to figure it out. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I guess Heath Atkins, thanks for being the man behind everything with hitting all the buttons, and my trusty cameraman over here, as he did a phenomenal job. And so I just want to thank everybody for closing things down, and we'll catch you next week. Good night, everybody.